Welcome to
Welcome back to Lakesides, everyone.
Oh,
I am going to.
there's
You
a
die
competition
first.
for the opening now.
You die
I need
first.
to give Tarvel stuff to say.
Welcome to Lakeside Legendz, community of fantasy storytelling. This is Chronicles of Ravira, homebrew Dungeons and Dragons TTRPG in the world of Alavar on the continent of Ravira, and these guys are about to fight their first big boss.
Woo! Dying first.
Announcements: our community Discord, Lakeside Village, is open. Join for the memes, the arts, the cosplay, storytelling, and all of the Lord of the Rings stuff. And visit our website, lakesidelegends.com, for all our VODs and content. Now, welcome back, everyone. As we left off last session, the party had finally come face to face in a massive hallway, throne room for King Utheros. And he did a little monologue, and now... music time. It's time for fighting, so everybody, give me your initiative rolls.
Oh boy.
Maybe Nyx won't roll a 2 this time. You know what's funny?
Doubt.
Storm, I rolled a nat 20 when I was playing as Nyx.
Are you kidding me?
Nyx went like
That's true.
third in the initiative.
It was hilarious.
4.
I'm so sorry, Nyx.
Tracks.
Okay, I'll go around. Karaku.
19.
Okay, that's pretty good. Karina.
Karaku's going to be cockney
18.
tonight.
Felicity.
14.
39.
23.
Ooh, almost. Soldier.
22.
So the initiative order: Utheros, 39, Soldier, Karaku, Karina, Felicity, and Nyx. Maybe I just need to roll your initiative.
Apparently.
Alright, so Utheros' first thing he's going to do, since he's way up here, is he's going to get a running jump, which is 3 plus his strength score, so he can jump a total of 27 feet. So we're going to round that down to 25. Okay. Yeah, so that's with the 10 feet of running speed as well. Then he's going to bonus action Rage, and let's see who's within 30 feet of him. Karina. Only Karina. Okay. He's going to pull out his javelin and chuck it straight at Karina. And that is... I don't know if that'll hit. I think that'll hit. That's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so that is not a lot of damage, though. That is 12 piercing.
Okay.
And he now be raging.
Cole, what did you roll for my Cosmic Omen? Wheel or woe?
Whoa.
Okay, thanks.
And that's his turn. He did a little ragey rage and he threw a javelin. And now that leads us to next in the initiative is 39.
What did Karaku give me last session?
He handed you a small vial, and just, well, before the Utheros decided to play games, Kara would have just whispered, "Trust is earned. Let your arrows fly. Dip the tips."
Do I need to take an action to dip my the tip of my arrows, or do I have to wait? Or could I have done that before our initiative started?
Also, you can do it with a bonus action.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And
Could we also say that I'm adding a bardic inspiration into that, since that was technically pre-fight?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, you guys, my brain's gonna be real slow tonight.
Good.
I'm gonna hold my action because what 39 remembers is that Soldier is going to shoot off an area of effect thing, and I know that 39 doesn't have to get close to him, but she doesn't want to draw attention. So, wait, where is Soldier in initiative? 39 wouldn't know that.
Right after you.
He's right after. He's
Okay,
next.
yeah, I'm gonna wait, let Soldier do his thing, and then I'm going to not the special arrow. I'm gonna wait on that, and I'll take my attack after Soldier does his thing, like consecutive.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Are you gonna move at all?
Only so that I can see
you guys.
Utheros.
Wait. Let me make sure I gave you guys control of your guys. I did not. Let me go ahead and do that. Boop. While we're doing Soldier, it's your turn.
I got. Piccolo help.
No, you can't be Gohan. Hold on, I'm about to give you control of your token.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
I would say I'm going to give Ruka control of her token, but when has Ruka ever had true control of Felicity?
God damn! That was rough.
Rude.
Excuse me, it wasn't your turn in the initiative, sir. Take the
Ruka
damage.
is in an initiative.
Did she not?
This has to
Okay,
be
you have to
done
control
very
yourself.
carefully.
Suddenly your players are in the initiative. Ruka, take 10 points of psychic damage.
I refuse. No.
Denied.
If God tells me to go to hell, I simply will not go. What will he do? Send me to hell?
I'm already not
going.
Exactly.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Try your thing, Soldier. We'll see if it works.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Why not? That's 40. Okay. Gonna cast Sleet Storm.
Okay, so it's a dex save for movement, but I know there's a save also for the blindness as well.
The what?
Doesn't the sleep storm cause blindness? There's
Yeah. Well, no. So there's no save. The vision is heavily obscured.
Okay, so he just rolls at disadvantage to attack, and when he's in that range.
Yeah. And also,
So he's
the
neutral,
floor
'cause-
is now difficult terrain.
You want to know some bad news?
What?
He is not hampered by difficult terrain.
Well.
He's a very high level Leonin barbarian.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
but
I'm
also
gonna
the
1,
blindness
2,
helps.
3, 6. Quickly go over there.
That's a stairway up to like rafters. So
Yes.
no, that's normal movement. I'll say that's normal movement.
Yeah.
Here's chairs.
Okay, and then we'll go hide behind this chair.
Think chairs
Yeah,
can
that
save
chair.
you.
Well, he doesn't know.
Alrighty, is that your turn?
And then as a bonus action, could I cast Shield of Faith on Karina?
Is it a bonus action? It's a bonus action spell, so yes.
Yeah.
I have to follow my
Okay,
own rules.
sweet.
I have to be consistent.
Wait, so I cast Sleet Storm, and then Shield of Faith. And that is it. So Karina gets +2.
What did you do? Shield of Faith on me?
Oh, I cast Shield of Faith on you.
Okay. How long does that last for?
10 minutes, so long as I don't lose concentration.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh, no, a minute. Let me check. Yeah, 10 minutes.
Sweet. Thank you.
Alrighty, is that your turn, Soldier Lord?
Wait, no, I can't cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
I already have Sleet Storm up.
I was going to say.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Okay. It's good.
Yep.
Okay, so next
It's the
is...
thought that counts.
So I get my 2 shots off, yeah? My attack, because I was waiting for Soldier to do his thing.
Sure. See if you hit.
26 and a 22.
26 hits.
Ah, freak. Awesome. Well, that one has poison on it, so how many arrows do I get poison on?
Whatever you dipped. So I'll say
That would have
every
been
turn.
like whatever she had.
We'll say 5.
Okay. Well, one of them's gone. Well, I guess technically 2. So one of them has the poison on it. Does that do any extra damage, or does he have to make a save? How are we working all that?
It's going to be a save, and he gets disadvantage on the save because of the type of poison it is.
All right. Well, it's 10 points of piercing damage.
So 5 points.
Yeah.
Even with disadvantage, that's... Yeah, he saves.
Oh, I got more. It's
I
fine.
have the DC for this poison written. It's a pretty high DC, but...
Okay. That's it.
Okay. That's your turn? Okay. Well, that's not your turn, but... Kerku!
Alrighty. Kirku is going to turn invisible. And will be moving himself to no, we won't do that. Yeah, he's just gonna move. How far could he get? Right about there. Sure. He'll move to right there. I have control. What am I? No, I don't have control.
Yeah, you do.
Wait, yes I do. I
just
just
have
have the
to-
wrong tool up. It's fine. I'm
Tools.
smart.
Use it.
Cool. And that ends that. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that for now. Oh, I will. Nope, can't do that. Because they can't see or hear me right now. Okay, then I will use steady aim as my bonus action. Nope, actually, that's a lie. That changes what I'm doing. So never mind, don't do that. No, yeah, actually keep it. It's okay, steady aim. Sorry, I have so much caffeine in me right now. Let's roll. Okay, so yeah, steady aim. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. So next is Karina.
This sleet storm, I can't see him clearly through it either. He's obscured from me, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So you'd just be rolling at disadvantage.
Okay. No.
Boy, you
I
played
am
that
going
ambush.
to it's triggered. I'm going to go ahead and trigger the hill rune. Believe that one is on my armor. So the symbol actually that is over her heart blazes, and a small shimmer appears. And then that's my bonus action. I'm going to hold my attacks till if something moves within my range. Specifically, probably him, but anything trying to come for us. And I am going to say to Nyx and Felicity, stay within 10 feet of me. Just stay close enough. And that's it. Ready, the sword in front of her, ready.
Okay. That brings us to Felicity. The Skittle.
The Skittle.
The sour Skittle now.
Can they not? So they can't see him at all?
He's obscured. You can, like, kind of make him out, we'll say, because it's just a disadvantage, like, when you, like, rolls attacks, but, like, you don't know exactly where he is.
And can he can't see us in the same way?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Otherwise, Soldier wouldn't have cast that. No, okay. I just wanted to hurt my party.
God, no.
Wouldn't put it past him. Specifically for character.
Okay, well then, I guess she'll also hold her action till she sees him.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. She'll, see. Yeah. She'll hold.
Okay. Nyx.
All right. I'm going to first activate my archer starry form. So Nyx goes like very subtly ethereal, and kind of an archer constellation lights up across their chest. So that'll give me 3d8 plus 4 added to... Wait. No, it is 2d8. Just kidding. It automatically updates. It usually doesn't. 2d8 plus 4 added to my attack. I'm going to... Actually, does that count as a ranged attack? Or is that a con save attack and that's different? No, it's a range. So I'm going to use Blight on him. So he's gonna have to make a con save. It's only 16, but I'm also going to, just to potentially help, use my Cosmic Omen Woe to have him do a minus to that, so that a -3 to his save.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, he doesn't get advantage on con save.
Uh-huh.
So what's the DC?
Only 16.
So 14 plus 13 minus 3, so that's 24.
Okay. Okay. So it's gonna
He's
be...
barbarian. His con save's gonna be high.
Still.
Of course he's a barbaric king.
So let's see. Still 8d8.
Yeah,
necrotic damage.
He still takes half.
So 38 halves math.
19.
19?
38, what's 19? And what's half
So
of 19?
No. What?
He's a barbarian.
Heck.
He's a specific
necrotic
kind
damage?
of barbarian.
Oh, is he bear totem? Heck. Ugh. I don't know what half of 19 is. 8.
Laura's so
9.
mad at me.
9.
We talked about this. I told you no.
But you guys are you guys were strong enough that I was like, if I don't do this, he won't be a challenge.
And then he's gonna get an extra... Oop, where'd it go?
Just to make him not raging.
2d8 plus 4 radiant damage. So 16 radiant damage. That's not halved by me.
Okay. You think he's not as strong as I could? Okay. Is that your turn, Nyx?
Yes.
Okay. He is going... So that's back up to him. He's going to use his movement to go this way. It's kind of where he thought everyone was.
Dex save.
20. 30, 20.
Alright. He makes it.
Yeah. He is going to move right here. run out, turn to Karina.
I get my attacks then.
Yep.
And so does Fel.
I was gonna say Felicity's on it too.
So
Oh, it's your
3.
attacks.
Uh, 22 to hit
22.
on the first attack.
That does not hit.
Natural 20.
Crit.
And the other one didn't hit. It was an 18. So, okay.
I'm sorry. 22 is his AC. That's my fault. Yeah. So,
Okay,
Laura,
so I got-
you would have hit with that arrow too.
Then I will roll some damage.
Do it.
Or roll another con
And another
save.
con save.
And
It's a
with
10
disadvantage,
again.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. He's getting lower on those con saves. He's still barely past this one.
Did
I'll say that the
the
con save is a 17, and he got a 17.
question? Did the radiant damage seem to do a normal amount of damage, or did he seem to kind of buff through it?
It seemed like it didn't phase him much. I'm sorry, Lore.
I'm doing math right now. Ruka, if you want to go ahead and go, because it's a bit of math. So go for it.
She'll use frostbite.
Frostbite?
Mm-hmm. Con save.
23.
He passes. On a fail, I don't think it takes any half or anything, does it? On a failed save?
It still should.
What level
So-
spell was it?
It's a cantrip from her boon.
Might take half.
We'll go ahead and say he takes half.
Okay.
This is the one damage type that I will say, since she's hitting with this. Frost is the only thing he won't take extra halved damage, even with his totem. Because he doesn't
think
like
Bear-
the cold.
Bears also doesn't have psychic, doesn't it?
Psychic as well, yeah, but I mean, other than all of the other
And
ones.
force.
Okay, so that's 10. So half would be 5.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled a 17 on the 22 hit, so that's just 17 straight. Slashing damage with the sword. And then on the crit, I rolled a 19, so it's 19 times, or it's 19 total. So we times the whole total, correct?
Yep.
So that is 38.
38.
So 17 damage and then 38 damage, both obviously probably halved because slashing.
Yeah.
Um,
And then the third one missed, correct?
yeah, the third one I rolled an 18.
Okay. So now back to his turn. He's got his 2 battle axes out, and his first attack is coming with his right hand to Karina. That hit. It's not a crit, but that hits. That's 31. Six plus 8 is 14 plus 3 17 slashing.
Halved to
8.
Yeah.
I got you guys. I am
Thank you.
buzzing right now, so
And
math
then with his
works.
I'm not.
I've done so much math already today. I don't
And then
wanna
with
do
his
more.
left, he's going to attack with his left-handed
I
weapon.
am currently
That's going
jittery.
to be a... that's only a plus 11, so that's only a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And that is also a... That is only 13 slashing. But when it hits you, you feel like something pulse through your body when this axe hits. Nothing seems to happen now, but you feel something pulse through your body when his left-handed axe hits you.
I'm resistant or immune to a lot of things right now.
Not this. I looked at all your character sheets. I know what you got.
I just updated because 2 things weren't added.
I know. This isn't a type of damage.
Okay, then so 6 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you also resistant to magical slashing? Because both these weapons are magical.
It doesn't matter. I'm resistant to all bludgeoning, piercing, necrotic, poison, radiant, slashing. And I'm immune to frightened and poison.
And what's... Oh, okay. Yeah. He's still raging, so... Ooh, that's wrong. That's spirit. Okay, making sure that was right. Alright, so... And that's about all he can do right now. So it's now 39's turn again.
Okay. I cannot move myself because same situation. It's all honky weird for me. Can you get me 30, take my full movement closer to everything? I'm trying to get
Well, this is a ledge, so you'd have to drop down, or you can go around like Road did, or forward.
How far is the drop?
About 10 feet.
Nah, it's fine. She'll be fine.
There's also a statue.
Well, she can drop down right here.
She
like
could
right
parkour her way down easy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're right here.
How far away am I from Felicity, Nyx, and Karina?
You're 60
Too
feet
far.
from Val, 55 feet from Nyx, and 45 from Karina.
Okay, did that take all of my movement?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, can I sort of see Utheros?
You're obscured because of
Right,
Soldier's
so
thingy,
like
but
disadvantage
yeah,
and stuff,
disadvantage, but yeah,
okay.
you still.
I'm gonna just attack. Natural 20.
Woo!
But that disadvantage would be...
Oh.
Yeah, this sucks. I'd have to roll 2 natural 20s for that. It's still a 24 to hit.
That do hit.
Okay. She's going... It's another poison arrow. That's 3 down so far. She is going to throw... Let me find it. There's one on here. Okay. Did I not take that? Alright, I will look that up for the next attack, so I'm not going to do it right now. But, so that is 9 points of damage for the first one. It is a poison arrow, so he can make his save.
Ah! And that's his first fail, so you have poisoned him.
Cool.
Get him.
And then my next attack is 23 to hit.
That hits. And how much damage did you do with the last one? I'm sorry.
What?
How much damage did you do with the last one?
17, I believe.
Okay. So, okay. Sorry, I was looking up what I had written for the poison because I was like, wait, she might actually get it this time.
My brain is functioning just fine, you guys. That's a whole 9 more points damage.
Okay.
My bonus. You know what? Why not? Make him make a strength saving throw. Just
Sure.
for fun.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I like it.
This is more to annoy him than it is to make anything happen.
23!
Yeah, he definitely
Sure.
succeeds, but he feels a very aggressive bit of magic just kind of right in the middle of the small of his
The
back.
magic's just going. It's doing the Felicity. It's doing the Ruka.
Yeah, she's, yeah, that bonus was just for fun. For
No,
her.
this is Ruka. This is Felicity. And Storm is just pizza. Nyx is just pizza.
Okay. All right, that is my turn. Yeah, because I can't move anymore, so
Okay.
I'll have to wait to do what I want next turn.
Soldier Law. He is studying the map.
Those are quite some faces.
He's like, I have ideas in my brain, but will they work? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah, we have the sea druid in his natural habitat.
Confusion.
A bear in his natural habitat.
How wise is
A Studebaker.
He muted.
How wise is Utheros?
You don't
That
know
would
much
be
about
my
him,
job.
So
Yeah, that's right.
no medic.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I only give y'all some meta knowledge, okay? I thought that first. Sorry, I'm like rogue over here. I'm like caffeine.
So basically, Utheros is a perfect soldier counter. I went through literally everything. He is resistant or immune to basically everything.
Yeah, that's everyone.
Oh, okay, fine.
Not
It's
quite.
not just you. Well, most everyone.
Totem barbarians, am I right?
No.
Kara plays with brains.
I
Stab
do
him.
not.
With a toothpick.
So far, every saving throw has been make a
Plants.
strength save, make a con save, and I'm like, this is
Look,
why
I
made
knew
him.
that strength save wasn't going to do me any good, but I had a
This is
bonus
also-
action.
I mean, I kind of looked at y'all's character sheets and like, you know what class would be very hard for them to fight? Karina's kind of on an even playing field with them because of all her resistances.
Utheros
I
metagaming?
think he
What
still
the-
has me beat on a few of them.
Well, I had him planned to be a martial class from the get-go.
Oh, okay. So apparently, Sleet Storm has a radius of 40, not a diameter. So.
Oh
It's
god.
God.
Wait, what?
You can use the circle.
So that
So
puts all of us
basically-
in that.
It goes all the way down here
Buddy.
and all the way across.
I didn't mean to put that there. I forget how to delete it now.
Yep.
Yep. Oh my god.
Am I
Good
gonna have to
how-
waste a spell slot to spell magic? That's
Now, hold on,
Or
hold
you can
on.
just deactivate it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That might be
If
the
we
smarter
can
choice.
just run and gun, hope to God we hit
Soldier!
him.
Stop it!
Except for anybody that's in there has to make the dex save.
Utheros is just going to be like, you thought you were
This is true.
hindering me, but you're actually hindering all of your friends.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I'm
everyone
gonna
else is
quickly
impeded by the
dispel.
movement too. And
I don't
he's
want to
not.
hear it. I don't want to hear it. Tony
I'm gonna
the
dispel.
tiger. I don't want to hear
Okay, let's see.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the
Frost and
racist.
Flakin'
That's
out of here.
That's racist. He's a lion.
I don't give a frost
What?
and flake.
What's he lying about?
I'd like to point
Character,
out
you
my
know
cat
that.
doesn't care about any of
He's
this.
great.
She is happily snoozing off to my left-hand side, and
He's
Aw.
just bouncing around like a.
she's just like, I don't know what you all are stressed about. I'm going to sleep.
Meanwhile, Lore was about to pull her hair out when she heard, "Oh, well, that's Have the necrotic."
It's okay. I'm gonna slowly grow power the more
Oh, that's
fudge that I
the-
eat, the more hyper I get.
Yes.
Yes.
Power
gonna be
up,
great.
baby.
Power it up.
Join the power of the sugar high.
Let's do it.
All right, soldier.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thingy.
What kind of thingy?
Sure. Those are yes.
That is
Yes,
what we do
yes,
in combat.
yes.
Thingies.
I'm gonna use a spell that I never thought I would ever use. As soon as I find it, where did it
The
go?
last time you said something like that, you punched a dragon.
Listen, I can't punch this guy.
This
He
guy's
didn't
much
die.
Punch my
smaller.
way out of
I mean,
this.
you could. It just probably isn't going to do
Soldier
much.
starts punching him, and it's like the Spider-Man. It's like the comic where Spider-Man's punching Superman a bunch of the
I
times. He goes,
do-
Oh boy, broke my hands.
I do technically need one of his teeth, so I mean that would
He's
help
10
me
feet
out.
away from Fel right now. Do not tempt me. Do not.
No.
You guys know the comic
Inflict
that I'll talk
wounds.
about, right? It's from the Superman Spider-Man crossover. Spider-Man's punching Superman in the chest because he thinks it's the villain. He goes, oh boy, broke my hands.
So Soldier is gonna start chanting and covers his eyes as he's chanting, and then right before he casts the spell, he looks directly at Utheros and casts blindness.
That's a good spell. one of my
That is a
favorites.
Constitution 16.
Hope he rolls bad.
Yeah.
He did not. That is a 23.
Ugh, such
Yep.
a good idea.
Annoying him.
He
Yeah.
would have to roll a 4.
Hey,
Not
it's
past that.
possible.
It is possible.
It is possible.
Hey, last time I had an enemy like this with Alurica, she rolled a 1 on the thing that she needed to roll a 2 or higher to pass.
36.
Oh my god.
And then I'm just going to cast Healing Word on Karina.
Okay.
Okay.
And Karina, Soldier, as you cast Healing Word on her, Karina, you feel yourself gaining no health.
I knew it. There it is.
That's what I figured. Okay. Yeah.
It's not permanent, it's just until Utheros' next turn. Unless he hits you. Is that it, Soldier?
Yep.
Okay, Karaku.
Cool. In which case, Kare's gonna saunter his way. Oh, that's the wrong tool, Mr. Doogie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna, yeah, that's fine. Okay. And, well, technically still haven't cast a spell, so he's technically still invisible. Good for him. He's going to go ahead and
It's like, boy, I wish I had a bow.
just whisper, kind of casting his voice right behind Utheros, and is going to perfectly mimic the sound of Utheros' daughter.
Yes. Get it.
And just say, Papa, and cast Unsettling Word. Well, not cast, but use Unsettling Words.
Dang.
And then we're going to use. I need an
I'm
intelligence
preparing for
saving throw, please.
Oh.
Minus. Not bad. And -7, so he's starting at -1.
So
Oh my
0, because you can't do -1. Or 1, technically, so. Yeah, that's a 1, so he fails.
Cool. So suddenly his daughter is behind him. We're going up against a guy who tortured Kara. We're having some fun now.
Yes. No, I'm
Uh,
enjoying it.
his daughter's going to be behind him with the same daggers that she carried with her at all times, and the wounds that killed her. Still bleeding. And she will continue to attack him. Which will be 4 psychic damage. Hey, we're gonna take it.
Every little
Ooh,
bit
I love
helps.
Phantasmal Force.
Yeah.
Damage
that
is damage.
Concentration, so we're having some fun. Oh, yes it is. Okay, cool. So however he reacts to that, Kara is now visible, but
Oh, Kara's now visible? Oh, okay.
except for he's hopefully very distracted by his daughter talking to him.
Oh, what's that? What does that say? That's a thing I didn't know he had. Ooh,
I also really like
interesting.
Phantasmal Killer, the upgrade at 4th level. It's really fun.
And he's going to use... Angered by this, he's going to use one of his legendary actions to... Actually, I don't even have to roll for this. You're immune to this, Karina, to cast... well, not cast, but to do a Daunting Roar.
Everybody's immune to it.
Everybody's immune to it,
Yeah.
so
Oh.
go for
He
it,
doesn't-
darling.
He doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that.
Doesn't.
But he will burn that legendary legendary
Yep.
action.
Heroes Feast. Heroes Feast.
Coming in
Such an
clutch,
amazing
Nix. Thank
thing.
you. Those donuts were delicious.
I was like drunkenly texting the wedding. I'm like, no, that was my one thing. Everyone around me was like, actually, they were all nerds, so it was great. I'm like ranting to everyone, and they're like, oh my god.
It's one of his 3 burned.
Cool.
He has other things, though. Alright, so that's Karaku's turn, I'm going to say, yes.
Yes, that was action, bonus action. Yep, we're good.
Karina.
All right. Could I? Is it possible? Nah. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna. I'm assuming he's looking back at. Karina can't see what he's looking at. I don't think she can see the daughter, but he's distracted. I would really love to just growl at him. On me. And then she's gonna go ham with the sword.
Okay.
So no, neither of those are gonna hit. Great. That's of course. Yeah, nope, none of them. 3 19s. Straight up.
Ugh.
Okay.
And bonus action. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's all she's got. That's it.
Okay. Felicity.
So can Utheros see?
He can see everyone now.
He can see everyone now. Is his back turned?
You're kind of facing
Fel?
his side a little bit.
Okay. So Fel is gonna go behind him, or she's just gonna move 5 feet to where like he's not because he's looking at Care, right?
Yeah, this is where so he's looking, so he would be right here.
Wait, click that again. That's where he's looking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's where he's turning to, because Karina got his attention again. So he's mid-turn, we'll say.
Oh boy.
Alright. So she's going to make sure this isn't a concentration thing. Okay. And just for clarification, when you invoke your spiritual weapon on a bonus attack, like
You
on
can
a bonus
attack.
action,
You can
can
attack,
attack.
yeah.
When you first summon it, yes, and then every turn after, you have to use bonus action to either move it or attack with it.
Perfect. So while he's turned the opposite way, Fel is going to use her Mask of Many Faces as her action to turn into Karaku and then hit him with her spiritual weapon.
Okay, roll to hit. Where you put
Do
your
we know-
spiritual weapon, right here or right here?
Do we know she can do this?
Nope.
Okay.
Where you putting it?
Right, yeah, right in front.
Right here? Or right in
Mhm.
front of Felicity?
Right in front of Felicity.
Okay.
And let me roll to hit.
There you go. There's your spiritual weapon.
Perfect.
I would
Oh,
say
yeah.
I'm becoming obsolete, but I've used my changeling abilities for 0 things so far. So
That's only an 18.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
You can all be Karaku.
Yeah. But she
no,
is
I'm
Karaku now.
Karaku.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the scythe is, I will say for
Please do it.
The
Please just do it.
The scythe flank
I
off,
am
Spartacus
Karaku.
vibes.
off of his
I'm
hide,
Karaku.
and he's gonna turn and look at you and he goes, "There you are."
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Let's go, buddy.
Oh god.
And it's Nyx's turn.
Okay. I'm just staring at Fel for a minute. Just
You got 6
where is
seconds.
this coming from? Just for half a second, kind of shake out of it. I don't have control of my token, just so you know.
Yep.
I'm going to, at the start of my turn,
You do now.
Cool. The archer constellation shifts into a large, flying dragon. Start to hover a bit. That's a new thing. It's fun. And going to fly back 10 feet and up 10 feet. And then I am going to... Oh boy, what was it? Going to have him make a wisdom save and use my reaction to -5 on his save. For confusion.
It's 22 minus 5. That's 17.
Heck. Okay, he saved.
He rolled an at 20.
Okay.
That's the only way he was gonna save that.
Yeah. Okay.
What was the DC? Was it 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he had rolled
So
a
he rolled
the
two
only
above what
thing he
needed.
could roll to save that.
Yeah. I mean, if you rolled a 16, it'd be
Oh,
meet
that's
and
true. He
beat,
would have
so.
to roll 18 or
But-
lower.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Okay.
all the high rolls are getting out of here now. I'm gonna put away the critical roll dice that I use at the beginning of every
I
session.
feel like the critical roll dice are weighted because one of my friends rolls so many nat 20s on that.
Nope.
Like-
I have like 8 of them, and they are totally random for me.
I have been chosen by Mercer.
Actually, my Mercer dice did roll very, very well for a whole chunk of time, and then they just went south on me very quickly.
So these critical roll dice, the metal ones, they always roll well or roll okay. My Mercer dice are the ones that roll really well now. So I'll just go over to my rune dice.
Okay. So my thing did nothing, but Nyx is flying at the moment, at least.
So, is that your turn, Nyx?
Mm-hmm.
So he is looking right at Fel, who he thinks is Karaku, and you're going to get an opportunity to attack Karina on this. And he's
Okay.
going to go,
Sentinel.
Yep. As a reminder, I have Sentinel.
Today you die. He's going to move over here, around the spiritual weapon.
He's going to try.
19.
Oh, never
I
mind.
rolled 4 19s.
And
In a row.
then he is going to just get both his axes and just... The first one, oh, that might not hit. With the main hand attack, the right hand, that is a... Oh, actually, that's not okay. He rolled an 8 plus 14. That's a 22.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that damage first.
And she'll hellish rebuke it.
Okay. That is 6 plus 8 plus 2. 16 slashing.
Okay.
Okay, do your rebuke. How much damage?
Let me see. Let's see. That is 12 damage.
So 6. Now for his second attack. I'm sorry, Ruka. And
Hit me.
And he has brutal critical.
Oh, dang.
Yikes. So
I'm gonna
that's
burn my
3
reaction.
times damage with my rolls. Let's see if he rolls bad. He did, but that's
Yay.
still plus 5 plus 2. So that's 10 times 3, that's 30 slashing.
Okay.
And you feel also as soon as this axe hits you in the arm, you do feel that's a pulse through your body. And is Mask of Many Faces concentration? No. Okay.
No.
Then
It's just
you
till
are-
she drops it.
Then you are still Karaku, and he's just gonna get real close to me. Today I rectify a mistake.
Okay, y'all have fun.
And that's his turn. 39.
Yeah, can I make my 30 feet of movement closer, please? I'm trying to get,
30.
How far away am I from Felicity and, Karina?
40 from Felicity, 25 from Karina, and 40 from Nyx.
Okay. How far from Soldier?
Soldier's
He's
way over here,
yeah.
so that's 40.
40. Okay.
You're 5 from the real Karaku.
Yeah.
You could also technically get right next to me with 30 feet.
And he
Fel's just like,
also
this is what it
Utheros-
feels like.
Also, Utheros refailed his poison save, so he's gonna take some damage there.
Cool.
And this is the kind of poison that's like the Pokemon move Toxic. The longer he has it, the more damage he'll take.
I really want to get Fel. So I'm just gonna attack him again until I can get Fel into my range. Are we still hindered or no?
No.
Okay.
Soldier went no.
Wow.
Soldier went none of that.
I missed both times.
Fired and I missed.
You have
I know
bardic
the feeling.
inspiration, remember?
You have bardic
I
inspiration.
don't think it would. Well, hold on. Let me actually do the math. What's the bardic inspiration?
A D12.
It's a D8.
Or D8.
I'm only a D8 right now.
You're only D8 right now.
So
That's right. You're not full bard. That's right. Multi-class.
I don't think it will affect it. It's not worth it. I'm gonna save it.
You can save it. You can use it whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna save it.
You got 10 minutes.
Yeah, she just shoots and they fly wide, and I think that's.
We'll say one flies wide and one hits him like in the shoulder plate and shatters.
Cool. Bye, arrow.
You don't get to keep all your arrows.
I am legless. I recycle my arrows. Thank you.
It's a mood. I know that mood.
I will say 39. Roll me just a raw d20 roll.
Oh crap. Is this because of the thing? Who do I use? I'm scared. It's a 3.
Nothing happens.
Okay, good.
Okay. Now, is that your turn?
Oh, maybe that was bad. Yeesh.
Soldier! Who's chewing on his own fingers. Don't be nervous, boy.
I might have a Hail Mary. Is he under the poison condition?
It's different than the typical poison condition, but yes.
So he has disadvantage on attacks and ability checks?
No. This poison is different.
Oh, okay, sweet. So this is a Hail Mary then.
You're trying to
so
poison him?
I'm going to run right up behind him.
You can control yourself.
Up. Yep. Use flanking to get its advantage. And cast Contagion. So I have to do a melee spell attack.
Isn't that?
See if it hits.
That is a 5th level spell slot.
Okay.
I only have 1 left. Oh wait, no. No, I used all my 4th and my 6th. I think.
What's it like having 6th level spell slots, guys?
What's
Beautiful.
it like
That's
having
actually
many
a
spell slots, guys?
Anyways,
Feels like I used to know.
love it. For a brief moment.
that is 23.
Barely hits.
Okay, he's now under the poison condition. So now he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And it's at the end of his turn that he has to roll a saving throw.
Okay. So for most of his stuff, it makes him roll neutral.
Yeah.
He's had advantage for a lot of things, but mostly saving throws. But now he doesn't.
Yep.
So
and then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon right on top of him. You know the drill. He summons a spiritual anchor and slams it down on his head.
Yeah, anchor.
we'll see if you hit.
It's like El Kabong.
That's
but
a natural
for...
20.
Yes!
Okay.
That was so loud. I'm sorry, Lore.
How much damage? Roll for damage.
Let's see.
It'll just be whatever you roll, because with the natural 20 you'll crit, but he'll take half.
Yeah, that checks out. That is 12 times 2?
No, just 12, because he resists anything but psychic and ice.
Really? Even force?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totem barbarians, man.
So yeah.
Her
You
bugger.
used Contagion?
And then...
He did.
No, yeah, Contagion's effect only takes
It only on attack rolls.
Contagion's fun bit only takes effect if he fails 3 saves.
We'll take it.
The final
So-
degree of it.
And then I'm going to use my last 10 feet of movement.
And it's a con save
to
on his next
move
turn.
back. Yes.
Well, you did
At the end
just
of his
also move out of his range, so that will provoke an opportunity attack.
Yep. At disadvantage.
You're lucky for that disadvantage. That's probably still going to hit. That is a 21?
Yeah.
This is with his left-handed axe.
Boo.
And that
But he's using up his reaction.
11. That's 13 slashing, and you also feel the pulse through your body.
Dex save.
That's a natural 20 plus 5. So let's see what his failed is.
Right.
That's a natural 18 plus 5.
So he'll take half. He takes 2 lightning damage. No, thunder damage. And gets, let's see. Pushed away from Fel. 10 feet. Towards Karina.
I think it's just 10 feet back from you.
Oh, yeah.
So that would be straight back into Fel.
Never mind. Not using that feat. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, who's next? While I look this up, who is next? That is Keraku. I'll look it up, Keraku. Go ahead and do your turn.
Yeah, I got it. All right. So Keraku now. Let's do something stupid here. Okay. 4, 5.
I see how it works now. I got it.
So first thing would be that oh, actually that's on his turn, so never mind. Give me a sec. All right. Care is going to cast mirror image. He's gonna shatter another mirror, and there will now be 5 Kerakus on the field, and that's action. And he's just going to say, "You're more blind than I expected if you think that's me." Hopefully just to taunt him, and then bonus action. She didn't quite get the color right, and I'm going to hopefully use that to make an angry bardic inspiration for Felicity.
I'm a painter. You just insulted my entire craft.
Really?
Care knows what he's doing.
Dude, of all the parts you could have chosen, the whole thing you chose color as the focus?
Pal just like, one of the Cares have like these puppy eyes, just like...
Felicity just stops the whole fight to go over and smack Care.
How dare you insult my color palette?
No, wait, don't break my concentration. No!
I picked the perfect shade of purple. You son of a...
Karina's just looking between it going, why do we all keep arguing? I'm so confused.
Why is Care having an argument with Care?
Why is it?
That's the question.
Okay, and what'd you do damage-wise, Keraku?
No damage at this point. That is on his turn that his daughter will talk.
Okay. Oh, so you missed it last turn. Or
Yeah.
you just moved. You had to move her.
No, she doesn't. Well, she moves on her own. I don't control that.
Oh, you just missed it last turn. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
that's fine. I mean, it's a
Karina.
D4, so
Okay.
D6. I lied.
Yeah. I don't even know what's around anymore. I know there's a bunch of mirror images going on and crud.
Those are right around me, so you're good.
Oh, okay, cool. Sure, she's gonna... Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Do that
Don't like
every time.
this.
I've been measuring.
Gonna move here, I guess, because I'm looking very frustrated. And gonna go for attacks, which are at advantage now, because flanking. So, here we go. That's a 29 to hit on the first attack.
That hits.
That does not hit. I rolled 2 2s. And that's a natural 19 for a 30. So on the third hit. So
Two hits.
2 hits. And okay. She's gonna go ahead and use as the first hit goes into him, is going to trigger her fire rune. So one of her I think it's on her gauntlet, one of the gauntlets, the symbol flares, which Felicity would see. So that is a DC 16, strength save.
Yeah, that's a 19.
It's worth a try.
rolled an
Okay,
8.
so that's 19 slashing damage, and then for the fire rune damage, it's another 2d6 of fire damage. So that's another 5 fire damage on that one.
Okay.
Second attack that hit. Oh wow, that was good. I rolled good damage on that. 24? Yeah, 24 damage on slashing damage on the second hit that hit. Sorry, checking one thing just to make sure. Oh, that doesn't burn that. Okay, good to know. And screw it. Yep, action surge. So 3 more attacks. While we're here, might as well. 25 to hit.
Burn it all.
21 to hit.
Does not hit.
And 28 to hit.
Does it.
Okay. $16 slashing for the first. $13 for the second. And she is trying to keep as much, attention as she can. Just going ham, both hands. Practically, there's probably very little finesse at this point. It is full strength, trying to hack him in pieces.
Okay.
Swing away.
Felicity Karaku.
Oh, out of curiosity, the feeling that I had about the healing, is that gone now for me? And
No, because he did hit you. Actually, yeah, it is gone for you.
Because he's hit Felicity and he's hit Soldier. And triggered it.
It's on Felicity and Soldier. It's only until the beginning of his next turn, and he has not hit you since his last turn, so it's gone for you.
Okay.
It's currently on Fel and Soldier.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't wait to do this. This is gonna make y'all very mad at me.
Fel he's right there in front of Fel, so she's just going to. Is she on the floor? Where did he leave
She's
her?
just still standing there like, ow.
Yeah. She's going to punch him, but as she punches him, she's using inflict wounds.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
And that was at 4th level.
Slap
Love me
him.
some inflict wounds.
So
I don't know. Care would slap. I feel like.
Do it.
So she.
Oh dang.
That's 34.
Hot damn.
Nice.
So she just.
How does she do it? Just punch and then the magic comes out?
Yeah, you just see her like, in her rage or whatever, just smack him across the face.
Karina looks behind her just to make sure Soldier's
The
still there,
punch.
because now she's a little confused.
So when you hit him, he's gonna turn and just go, I should have known you weren't Karaku. You have more fight.
Oh boy, and she'll drop her disguise at that point because he knows. Bonus action, she'll just spit on him.
Get it.
Roll to hit.
Bonus action spit.
Alright,
Wipe her mouth.
Nix.
Okay. Sorry, I'm reading something. Okay. I'm gonna try to do the same thing again. I'm gonna see. So wisdom save and use my last cosmic omen. So -2.
16.
Eh.
He rolled a 16 and he gets +2.
Okay.
Man. So close.
Okay.
So very, very good.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Sorry. All right. Is it your turn?
Yeah.
So Utheros still raging. First, he's gonna look at the two between him, and he goes 5, and he's gonna smack Karina with the first attack. That is gonna hit. That's a 32 to hit.
Disadvantage.
Oh, thank you. The 32 was the disadvantage.
Okay.
It was an 18 and an at 20. Changing my dice again after this roll. Roll bad on that though, so that's 3 plus 8, 11 plus 2. That's 13 slashing to you.
Half to 6.
Yep. And then he's going to turn with the left hand axe and smack Felicity. Okay. Thank God for disadvantage. That's 29.
Sentinel attack.
Okay, hold it.
Which one? Wait, which one of those was the one, the axe that does the healing?
That's the one he just went to Felicity.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, sentinel attack.
Amazing. She's yeah. Ow.
22.
It's exactly as they see. That means you get your attack off. He still gets to hit Fel though.
Didn't he just hit me for 29? Or is he gonna hit me again?
That 29 was the 2 hit.
Oh, the 2 hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that wasn't his damage.
Okay, make sure.
20. Oh, whoa. Wait, what? Yeah. Huh? Hang on. Sorry. I think I mathed wrong. My brain went.
I don't think you did. Unless it's higher.
19 damage.
Okay.
Somehow it's 430
So,
damage.
Oh.
Fel. Ooh.
I mean, out of curiosity, he's not a dragon or a fiend in any fashion, is he? Because if so, I could have been doing a lot more damage.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I just assumed, but I figured I probably should ask.
That's 15 slashing, Fel.
Okay.
And then he's going to smirk and say, I have my fix too. And he's going to action surge.
Okay.
And first attack with the right hand. He's going to swing back on Fel for this one.
Let's go.
17 to hit.
That is her armor class.
With the shield?
With the Sentinel shield.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
So that's 16 plus 2. So that's 18 slashing.
Okay.
And actually, you know what? For this one, second attack. He's just gonna do the same thing. He's gonna swing around and hit this one at Karina. That might not hit, actually. That is a 20.
Yeah, that hits. Fel has my
It's
shield.
exactly. Right.
And even if with the shield, it would be exactly my AC. But Fel has
Gotcha.
Karina's shield right now. Because
That's
she's using
right,
the
she
sword.
does. That is a 7, so that's 14 slashing, so 7 slashing.
Okay.
And you feel the pulse once again. So you both. Now the switch soldier can now be healed, but Fel and Karina cannot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's his turn. So now is 39.
All right.
He's still
I feel
very
like
far
I'm
away.
freaking chasing the people I'm trying to get to. My
30
We have
30
stayed
feet.
in position. We are here.
30
It's
feet
fine.
closer, please. I'm trying to get within 30
Okay.
feet of Felicity, Karaku, and Karina.
You are within 30 feet of all 3 of them.
Awesome.
And you're in 30 feet of everybody, actually.
Well, I don't have enough for everybody. So, 39 is kind of just gonna stand there bow in hand, but as she is stringing, I'm gonna go ahead. She hasn't done the special arrow yet, which is also poisoned. It was saving it for last. She's getting it ready, but as she does, these...
Oh, remind me real quick. I'm gonna make a saving throw from the last arrow.
Oh.
Okay, you passed that one.
Boo. But as she is drawing it and
and
getting...
I also need to make a saving throw from Soldier's Poison.
Soldier's Poison.
You saved that one too. That's one of 3 for Soldiers.
So she's drawing it back and getting ready to shoot this special arrow that she got Gold Glitter to enchant for her. But as she does these, the green appears again, this cool green, but they come in little beads, kind of like pollen in sunlight. And they start lifting up, and as they do, Karaku, Karina, and Felicity will feel this really gentle, serene, warm embrace, almost like a mother's arms being wrapped around them, and you are all blessed.
Aww.
No.
So that is a D4 to your attacks and saving throws.
Is that your action or bonus action?
That, I believe, is not action. Let me double check.
Roll. Can you give me another D20 roll?
Yeah. 16.
You hear a faint voice in the back of your mind that says, use the power.
Is it familiar to me at all?
Very.
Cool.
But you don't know why.
All right, well...
Also, this 39 doesn't know why.
Right. So she doesn't know what power or how she's supposed to use it. So
she feels... With that 16, you kind of feel a guiding presence in your mind telling you how to do it.
Okay, can she pump it into this arrow she's getting ready to shoot?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Then that's what she is setting up. And let me double check. Bless is an action, so that is her turn.
Okay.
Bonus action spit, right?
She's not a spitter.
Neither was Fel till just then.
Fair.
Don't go there, Cole.
Yep, that's her turn. The 3 of you are blessed.
Soldier!
Blessed.
Soldier Boy 10.
I'm going to... Okay. I'm just gonna like peek around from behind Karina, point at Utheros, and cast Bane.
Thank you.
Let's see
that
what
was
save
That's
that
a
is.
great one. I don't have
That's
Bane.
been my next move.
Charisma.
Ooh, his charisma's not great. It's a C. That is a 7.
Okay.
We love this.
Okay. He anytime he makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, he must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or the saving throw.
Okay.
Yes, babe.
In addition to the poison condition that makes him just roll a flat roll since he was having advantage.
On certain things. There's some things he's been rolling disadvantage. Like his attack rolls, he's been rolling disadvantage.
Yes.
He's just been rolling really well on that disadvantage.
Oh, and then
There were several times he rolled nat
spiritual
20s,
weapon.
and then the minus was like an 18, and I'm like, okay. Soldier is
I'm
saving
gonna
everyone.
quickly roll for spiritual weapon. That is a 19. Dang it.
Does not hit.
Bummer.
Yep.
Okay. Karaku.
Cool.
Hey, you forgot to do the thing again.
On his turn,
His turn already passed. He attacked and did action search.
right. Okay.
Tracker.
Yeah, I'm figuring everything out right now. Okay. So in that case, what he will do is he will, again in the voice of his daughter, just speak to Utheros. She would be disappointed in you. And cast Vicious Mockery. I need a wisdom saving, please.
18.
Okay, that makes it. Okay, yep, and that's that. Does Care? Yeah, I mean, does Care notice the? Would there be any signs that 39 is prepping for something big?
Not quite. You just see her pulling her bowstring.
It's a special-looking arrow. It does not look like her other arrows.
What's your passive perception?
22 or 21. Sorry.
You notice it's a fancy arrow.
She still has that bardic inspiration, right?
Yes, I've just got other stuff.
Okay. And those lights haven't stopped. In fact, instead of just floating up gently like they were, they're starting to coalesce around the arrow.
Right. So in that case, we will be using Master of Tactics to provide the help action to 39. Meaning advantage on your attack.
Cool.
Plus Bardic. Cool, okay. And that'll end me.
Karina.
Okay.
Smacky.
Pretty much. The one-trick pony.
3 attack rolls with advantage. Yeah. He's almost to half health, guys.
Hey. That doesn't hit.
Meanwhile, I just looked at Fal's character sheet and I'm like, oh!
Natural 20. I rolled 17 and a 20, so...
Just roll whatever you would roll, and then it'll be that damage.
And third attack is a 22.
Exactly hits.
So the first missed, the next two. So this is the... Oh, wait. I rolled a 17 on the one, but I get... Okay, because I forgot about the D4. So I want to see if I can add that. So
it wouldn't add up. It sees 22.
Is it a flat?
17 plus 4 is 21.
No, it was a flat. Oh, yeah. No. You're right. Okay.
17 plus 4 is 21.
Yeah. Okay. So for the straight attack, it is... Or no, excuse me. For the straight attack, it would be brain, math, help. 19 for the regular attack.
Damage?
Yeah, that's for the regular. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's going to be straightforward anyway. And then... 18 for the advantage for the nat 20.
Cool.
I don't have anything on on nat 20s, I don't think.
You and Felicity are tied for the most damage done to him in one attack now.
Hey!
18.
And then... Yeah, okay. And that's it for now. She doesn't have anything bonus action she can do. It's helpful.
Okay, that's Karina. Now it is Val. You gonna boop him again?
She's actually going to try command on him.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Disadvantage.
Plus minus 1d4.
Yeah, I rolled it. It was a 1. Let me get that.
Okay, cool.
The D4 for Bless was for attacks and saves, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
It was a 16.
That would have been cool.
That's a good idea.
Would have been cool. That's okay. And then with her bonus action, she'll move the blade between them.
The scythe?
Yeah.
By the way, though, with those of you with Bardic Inspiration, it's unfailing inspiration, so even if the attack roll fails, keep rolling it.
Wait, hold up. The D4 doesn't apply to their save, does it?
No, it was a minus on
Bane
him.
does.
Bane does.
I was like, wait.
Why can I not grab that? I can grab that. I can't grab your spiritual weapon. Oh well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, we'll just... I think you can move it. Why is it painted on there forever?
I
You have to
did
clear,
not draw it. So.
clear paintings.
I can't put one.
There you go.
There's one right here. Soldier, redraw yours.
There you go. Yeah.
Sabah?
Redraw yours.
Oh, it's right on top of him.
Well, it would be to the side of him now because it didn't hit it. Well, it hit him, and then he chucked it off the side of him.
That's right. Okay.
Okay. So does that hit him? Is this in range? Or is it just a bonus?
You attack? What was the roll? Oh, you moved it, right?
Yeah, I moved it.
Then that would be your bonus action to move the spiritual weapon.
Okay. Then I cannot attack.
Should be able to attack within range.
I thought if you moved it in range, it would automatically.
Yeah, you can go ahead and attack with it.
25 to hit.
That hits.
That is 7 damage.
Oh. Okay, that's your turn. All right, Nix. See if she fails.
Well, so I can't read anymore. I've been doing brain stuff for too long. Confusion is a radius spell which affects multiple creatures, so I'm not gonna try that again because all of my spells are area of effect stuff, and everyone is around him, so I can't do much. How's everyone looking on health?
Felicity needs it.
Felicity needs
Felicity
it.
can't be healed. Felicity and I can't be healed.
Fel and Karina can't be healed until the beginning of
Yeah,
Utheros'
we need to
turn.
get her
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, I am hurting.
I have an idea.
Can't do
That's so
anything about
stupid.
that.
Do you?
And
I'm
so
going into
crazy.
the wrong character.
It just might work.
See, it's not just me. Just the character sucks.
I'm going to... Heck. Guiding bolt him.
Finish.
That's
That was your
probably not
nat
gonna
20
hit,
last
though.
game, so.
I wasn't here. No.
See, at least when I roll for y'all still get crits. It's crit and everything.
I'll do blight again because that has, even if he succeeds, then
Half damage.
it still takes damage, which
Okay.
it's got a high AC. So con save 16 minus a D4.
Minus D4. Okay, so that's 9 plus 11, so that's 20. So even with a full D4, it would be 16.
Okay. And I would have
So-
switched back to my archer form before that. And going to... Oh god, where did it go? Struggle button. This is at 5th level, so it's 98. Ooh. That was fun. 63 necrotic damage plus...
Nice.
Oh boy, where'd it go?
Jeez.
2d8 plus 4 radiant damage. Nope. I think that's all the same number, so yeah.
Oh, well, that would have
11
been halved,
radiant
right?
damage.
Because he saved, that would have been halved.
Yeah.
And then halved again because of his
Yeah.
resistance. So 63 minus 30. It's 32, we'll say. 30. So 16. And what was the radiant again?
11, and that is not affected by the save. So that would just
so
be
that would
normal
just be-
halved.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. And if he had failed that throw, he would have been below half. Okay. It's his turn, and he's going to drop his two
No,
axes.
it's my turn first. I'm not my turn, but I'm actually causing damage this time. His daughter continues
his
just
head.
saying the exact same thing to him, and that is 6 points of psychic damage.
Oh yeah, he doesn't take half from that, because he's not a Kalishtar. Okay, so now for his turn, he's going to drop his two battle axes and pull out his great axe. And he's going to be looking at Soldier. You're annoying me.
I mean, Soldier's kind of hiding behind me.
Holder poked his head out and went, "Hi, you're annoying me." And he's gonna. Oh no! Take it. Move around to Soldier, not provoking
Attack
an
of opportunity
opportunity.
with the spiritual
That
weapon.
would provoke an attack of opportunity, wouldn't it?
From
No,
Felicity,
he's
it
still in your
would.
range.
From
From
Felicity.
Felicity.
But not
Oh,
from
okay,
you.
yeah, from Felicity.
I recognize not from me, but Felicity's still there.
Yeah.
And
Well,
she
excuse
likes
you.
touch things now, apparently.
Excuse you.
Well, listen, I wasn't done talking. I was
It's a
saying he
phase,
doesn't
it's a
provoke
phase.
one from Karina, but he does from Fel.
Okay.
Yeah, well, just hit him with the.
Punchy punch. Of the scythe.
Yeah, 'cause he's not in range anymore for that.
Well, you would have hit him as he was trying to go away. So
Attack of
Oh.
opportunity.
you and your spiritual weapon can actually both get an attack of opportunity.
Sweet. Okay, well then we'll try with the spiritual weapon first. Yeah. Let's roll. 15. That doesn't hit. Spiritual weapon doesn't work, but let's see if Felicity's fist does. Oh gosh.
Alright, cool. Does my spiritual weapon also get a reaction?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, sweet.
Hold up, I'm gonna use. Alright.
That's a 20.
2 hit.
Unnatural.
Unnatural, then that doesn't hit.
23 to hit.
22, that
lucky.
hits. That barely hits.
Yeah, she
Good
still has
enough.
bless if she needed.
That's true. I should have just used that. 37 points
Oh,
of
really?
damage.
Halved it to
Very nice.
18. Man, you're still up at the top of that.
She just kicks him in the back as he tries to.
He's gonna run up the soldier with his great axe and he's
Just taps his tail.
it's time for you to go down. And he's gonna swing
Bang, 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 bang.
and with disadvantage. Okay. You lucky for this. Yeah, I can't really
scared.
see, but
What are you doing?
He's trying to show us the roll. Yeah,
he got 2 20s.
Ow!
Disadvantage.
Do I still have my reaction or did I burn it somewhere? Does anybody remember?
You haven't yet. Not on this turn.
Then runic shield. One of a rune appears and Felicity would know. It is just says it is the symbol for a shield and it pops in front.
So he
Reroll.
just has to re-roll one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
so
can you. No, never mind. Can he re-roll the other one if I use lucky and make him
It
re-roll
doesn't matter. It forces a reroll of the attack.
Yeah,
so
he has to use that one.
Oh.
and he has to use that dice.
That's
Gotcha.
still a 33 to hit.
It's not
but
a nat
it's not
20
a nat
though.
20.
Yeah. For the first
Well,
attack.
this is that.
And that is going to be the Fan D12. $23 slashing. And now we'll roll again. With DC advantage. Does a 20 hit, soldier?
Is that what
Attack,
they?
attack rolls have disadvantage with poison.
That's what I did with disadvantage.
Oh,
Is
I
he
thought you said
also
advantage.
negating
Sorry, I just
Bane?
walked up.
Disadvantage.
Ignore me.
Is he also
Subtract the
negating a
D4.
D4?
Yes. Yep.
We're all like,
20
we need
just
all
hits.
of the advantages
He has
we can
plus
have.
14 to hit with this axe. Okay, so that's... Okay, it's not a 12 that time, it's only an 11. So that's 19. Yes, 22 slashing.
Delicious.
And now I'm gonna do all his saves for all of the things you guys are making him do. First, the first con save from, well, he already
All
passed
with
for...
minus D4.
Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna matter much on con saves unless he rolls really bad. So, he's already cured of the poison that 39 did at him because he passed that save last turn. So he has to get re... ooh. The lowest one is a 28, so that's his second save of yours, soldier. And then the save for Karaku's thing.
There's no save.
Or, there's one more save. What's the save for?
Oh, there's no save for Bane either.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I thought there were 3 saves I had to roll. I can't remember what.
There was, but
Dogs.
you saved one of them.
Oh, yeah. So.
Oh, I have to roll to maintain
Concentration.
concentration on Spain.
Because you got hit twice. You have to roll.
Natural 20!
Hey!
First one. You have to roll again because you got hit twice.
Ah, yes. 18!
Hey!
That's fine.
That passes. Yep.
Did you take Warcaster?
No.
How dare it.
That's
Cleric?
Utheros' turn.
The amount
Actually,
of
wait.
judgment
Hold on.
It's like the classic for clerics.
Right? It's a classic for any caster who has to
I
use
had it.
concentration.
I
For a
disagree.
time.
I get it as Circle of Stars Druid. That's my dragon form. Actually, it's kind of like Eloquence Bard. I treat any roll of 10 or lower, or 9 or lower as a 10.
And he's going to bonus
For concentration.
action second wind.
Can he blow away?
10 plus 2. You regain some HP. And that's his turn. I'm actually impressed how well y'all are doing against him.
Impressed?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Look, You're the one who turned into his arch enemy or something.
She knows what she's doing.
Phil and Karina can now be healed.
Hey, that's something.
She knows what she was doing.
Run.
And it's 39's turn.
All right,
Y'all might
39
want to heal Fel because
would
No,
like
let me go. Let me go.
39 is
my
going
character
to
arc.
get into a position in which she can see Utheros without everybody in her way,
Sorry.
if that is necessary. If not, she'll stay where she is.
Could shoot between my legs.
You could run right here.
Yeah, sure, cool. All right, I'm gonna.
Well, Soldier's spiritual weapon is right. Well, actually, yeah, Soldier's spiritual weapon is still sitting there, but I won't
Right
count
there.
that.
It's spiritual. It's ethereal.
Okay, so as 39 is pulling back this arrow, he calls out, "Eunuchs are meant to serve the ladies of court. On your knees." And she is going to shoot with a natural 20.
Okay. So normal damage.
Right, but he also needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 16, or the arrow is halved. Sucks for that, but
You can also add the Bardic Inspiration
yes,
to
that's
the
was my
damage.
plan. And
Yes.
So
then,
that's 19. Let's see what he rolls on the D4 because he's still baned.
my heart's pounding.
That is a 17 save.
I think it's a 16. Let me check.
Yeah, he had a 19 and he rolled a 2 on the D4.
Oh man, arrow slaying. Oh no! Oh, it's meets it, beats it. DC 17. Dang it!
That's
So
like the
close.
fourth time.
Okay, so first I'm gonna roll special arrow damage. That's 16.
Special arrow damage.
Let me pull out. I'm gonna write this down because this is a lot of dice. Okay. We have a.
Give me the damage.
I'm working on it. Okay. So.
Wait, does this also have the poison? Because if so, he'll have to
Yes,
make
it
another
also
con.
has the poison on it.
Okay, let me do the con save
That
for the
was my
poison.
last one with the poison. Pretty sure the rest are gone.
Okay,
I mean,
so
they're
that's
like
a-
scattered around. I can pick them up, but
I know the DC for that. He actually might not suit this one. Let's see. Oh, Karaku has more.
A little bit.
Yeah, he saves.
okay. So on this arrow,
He took like 40 damage from the poisoning overturns, though.
he takes 33 points of damage from the attack. She also pumped in whatever this magic-y magic that's going on. So what do you...
So roll your smite damage.
Cool. That's 2d8.
And now 39 knows how to smite things.
And she did it with an arrow. That is another 6 points of damage.
That's a one-time thing.
Special occasions?
This is a
Like-
special occasion thing I'm giving you. You're gonna have to find a melee weapon to smite
know.
from now on.
I believe that...
But roleplay.
Yeah. So that's the first attack.
Pew.
And now she's going to take her second attack. which... So sad I didn't get to double that damage, but it's fine. It would have been so high. Okay. That is a 27 to hit.
That do be hitting.
Okay. That is 9 points of damage.
Congratulations.
What?
I don't know, I just felt like being sassy.
Okay. Now that smite, is that counting towards my that's my blah, 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 words. My spell slot, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that is not a bonus, so I am going to action search. Why not?
Use it.
Action surging.
Use it up.
That's another natural 16 for another 27 points of damage.
Nice.
You mean 27 to hit?
Yes, that's what I meant.
Words are hard, folks.
We'll take both.
D&D.
Especially when your brain's not working. It's extra fun.
What is brain?
Been great today.
We might get into some
What
roleplay
is-
tonight.
What is brain? I don't understand.
My brain ain't working.
We're not even halfway through a full session yet.
That would be amazing.
12
though.
points
I
of
would
damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And that's a natural
Excuse you.
18 for...
That hits.
Okay. For a
Hits.
lot.
I'm not gonna make you do math when I know it hits, because I got the math in my brain.
That
My brain
is
working.
13 points of damage, but she is also going to throw one of her arcane shots on this. So he, it's not going to do much. It's just trying to get more. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, we're going to do the grasping arrow, the one that everybody has seen at this point, the amethyst, brambles, and roses. The roses are now the orchids with the green on the tips. And it's going to do d6. 3 points of poison damage. And every time he moves, he'll take an extra 2d6 of slashing damage.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's her turn. She just, mocks him a little bit for being a eunuch and then
Soldier boy.
stuff. As that all happens, though, it is all a huge mess of that cool springish green, like a little tiny fireworks show.
I just feel like Nyx is kind of squeeing on the inside, seeing all of this cool, like, foresty stuff. Nyx is like,
They're very, like, confused and, like, there's druidy stuff going on with 39, there's, like, changelingish stuff going on with Fel.
Don't worry about it.
What is happening?
It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
We're fine.
If the changeling didn't have an identity crisis to begin with.
after the
It's
battle,
okay.
it's
She can
just
join
like,
Soldier and Karina just sitting there very confused, 99.9%.
after the battle, someone walks up, hey Phil, when did you get warlock spells? Oh!
On the bench.
On the bench.
Definitely
No.
not there, because we were sitting there with popcorn.
We had a picnic.
Soldier boy,
Yes.
your turn.
Yes. Very well.
You haven't punched
So
the kitty
I
yet.
am going to have. Wait, what?
You haven't punched the kitty yet.
Yeah, soldier, keep
Oh,
up.
I'm aware.
I'm aware.
I am going to just send spiritual weapon over to him. Try to attack with that. That's a 9.
Your anchor falls and he literally catches it and just tosses it.
Yeah, so Soldier looks at that and just
Have any witty remarks?
screw
for
it.
him,
He's
Soldier,
gonna
now
he's
that
gonna
in your
try.
face?
He's gonna try to punch the kitty.
Do you have any witty remarks now that he's in your face?
Nope. He is actually terrified.
Oh,
Even after what he did to your girl?
Especially.
boy.
Well,
So
just for reference, I described his height once. So Utheros is like almost Korrigar size.
yep. I was imagining that.
Not quite. Actually, he's like a foot shorter. He's like 7'8".
So he's gonna.
That's how Creed is right now.
He's gonna succeed anyways. I'm gonna drop Bane.
Gonna drop Bane.
Yeah.
Okay.
And cast Holy Weapon on my fist.
Cool.
How would you like to chew on my fist?
You have weapons.
Suddenly, Dragon Ball Super music starts playing.
Actually, yeah, no. I'm gonna drop my shield, pull out my Warhammer, and two-hand it.
You hear the voice of Tank Tolman. Hammer!
Hammer?
Yep. Here, please help me, Tank Tolman.
Hey, he's my friend.
That's a natural 20.
Tank.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tank.
Natural.
Get it, soldier.
Tank.
Okay, so that's a D10.
We gotta clip that.
A D8.
So I can make us TikTok
and then
tag
68.
Okay. Then we'll
Okay,
just be normal.
so-
It'll just be normal damage because it'll be.
That is 10 bludgeoning magic.
Okay. Which
Then that is 2 thunder damage, which
Okay.
I will then use to send him slamming into the wall behind him.
He moved 5 feet.
Yes, but because it's only 5 feet, he slams into the wall. At least I like to believe that, even if it doesn't damage him.
Okay, so that's 12 damage.
Okay, and then 68 radiant damage.
6D.
Oh, and he has to roll a con save.
Yes, a D.
6 delta 8.
Con save. 16.
My DC is 16, so I think he just makes that.
Dang,
Yeah,
I thought he was
maybe.
gonna fail that one.
So he's not blinded.
I was
So
actually
that's
rooting
A.
for that one. He rolled a 4.
22,
Or 5, sorry.
29, 33, 40. So he takes 20 radiant damage.
Cool. Alright, is that your turn, soldier boy?
Oh,
Yep.
also, because he moved, he takes 2d6 damage. Doesn't specify on how he moves. Cool. 10 points of piercing damage.
So 5.
Yeah.
And then me being a cheeky little buddy,
Nice catch.
I'm actually gonna go, it'll literally go, and then I'm gonna run.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I can move that far.
Yeah.
Okay. I run
Alright.
35 feet away.
Turku.
Right. Kerr is going to again throw his voice. It'll be around Felicity, though. It's the sun hasn't set yet. And that'll be maximum for 9 points of healing. And we will move into that space. Continuing this. That's that. Cool, and that was sure. Let's just throw the infiltrator's key, shall we? Why not? Because
Nice.
we can. Well, let's see. Would you count? Oh, hello. That's lovely. That's a 17 plus 7 is a 24 to hit. 24 plus 7? Would you count Soldier's Anchor as an ally in this case? I will accept no, but...
I'm gonna say no for
yeah,
sneak
no,
attack.
that's fair. I'll get that.
If it had been soldier, a different story. But
Yeah. Okay, and that is 7 points then total, reduced to 3. And that is bonus action and action. And, yeah, he's going to hang out right there for now. Still with mirror image up. We're going to taunt a little bit, so. Cool, that'll end my turn.
It's your turn. Alrighty. Character's turn is up. And that means it goes to the lovely Karina.
All right. Y'all keep moving into areas that means I can't get there. So the anchor's here. Okay. I guess.
Oops.
Actually. Yeah. Can I move into the space with the anchor or no?
You cannot.
All right, I guess I'll go walk over a bunch of crappy chairs. I don't know. Don't want to be in this position. I want it to be elsewhere. All right. Glaring at Kiraku because he's in the way. And I'm going to go ahead and start attacking. So... Nope, first 2 attacks miss. Natural 19 for 30.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. $22 damage on that attack.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all she can do.
Okay. Fell.
Okay. All right. She'll... How far away he is. How far are you, my friend? Sorry, my tool's
20
taking
feet.
forever.
He's 20 feet from you.
20 feet? Awesome. You know what? Just for the heck of it, we'll try to Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch.
How do you cast your Eldritch Blast? What does spell do?
Oof.
Pinkies?
Yeah. No, I think for
Like
her,
sipping tea.
right? I think it's gonna be more like almost kind of like a paint stroke. Out towards.
I like it.
I like that.
If it works, it's 23.
That's cool.
That hits. So what
Okay.
you see is you see Fel go like this with a little paint stroke, and you see a like bright, like green blast of energy fly from her hand, and a little cackle emanates from it when she uses it.
At 6 points of damage.
As you hit him, he's gonna recognize it and turn and just looking. Oh, that is very interesting.
She's is it interesting? I just
At this
I got
point,
something in my eye.
At that point, those of us who hadn't noticed things were a little weird suddenly really do.
Oh, she's going all out. This energy radiating from her, she seems like almost exhilarated.
Okay, are you gonna move your spiritual weapon over to Utheros?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, right.
Let's smack.
It can move 15 feet, so it was here.
Okay, so it doesn't reach him?
It does. It can hit, let me do another circle. It can get right there.
Okay, it's not gonna hit because it's 14, but
That doesn't it. But
it
still.
looms over him.
Y'all are about to get a bunch of opportunity attacks, though. Okay. Nyx.
There's so many things I could do, and none of them are amazing.
Join the club. I just hit things. You're good. Come on, girl. Everything works.
Anything helps.
Screw it. 6 level blight.
Yeah.
Con save.
I love it. Do it.
And since it's drop light, it's not a disadvantage, so that is a 33.
Holy cow. Okay.
That's an at 20. And he doesn't have blight anymore.
Bane.
Contagion?
Or Bane.
I have
Or
blight.
Bane?
Bane, not. I'm wrong.
It's a lot.
He doesn't have Bane.
Oh, that was a bad roll. 6 level, only 46 necrotic.
So that's
And
23, and then 23 halved, 12.
Not a lot.
Man, if he wasn't a bear totem barbarian, he'd have been dead a long time ago.
Yeah.
See why
And
I
then-
did it now? War.
Yeah, whatever.
Wait, where'd it
Imagine
go?
if he had ads.
Don't do it.
Archer
You're lucky I'm feeling better.
gives literally the same. Well, no, I still have 12 radiant damage to 6.
Alrighty. It's his turn now. He's still got his eye on Felicity, and he goes. And 39.
What do
He's
you
gonna
mean?
look right at 39, and he's going, I've had enough of you. Your god does not belong here. So, Karina and both Fel and Soldier Spiritual Weapons give me an opportunity attack.
I don't think you can hit those.
No, he's
They're
not
not-
attacking them. He's moving. So they get
Oh,
opportunity attacks.
My brain is not working anymore. It's not functional.
39 just happened to show a
That
god
hits.
he hates.
He doesn't move anywhere.
Okay, in that case, he's going to turn directly to Karina.
That's completely fine. 26 to hit. So damage. $15 damage.
So.
And she's just
7.
gonna no. And kind of do one of those, if she can, just for flavor, as she slashes across his back, catch him with the tip of the sword and yank him back just slightly. Spin him back
Seeing
around
this,
her.
he's gonna look up and he goes, "You all fought better than I expected." He's gonna bonus action let out that same roar, and it doesn't affect any of you. But it
Karina just
echoes.
looks at him and starts laughing.
You sure about that?
Sure.
You hear movement around the castle, heading straight for the throne room.
Still,
Yes.
she's laughing at him.
And he's gonna swing, and he doesn't get disadvantage on these anymore, so.
Kara would notice this is not what you're
No,
used to
you
seeing
still
her
get-
like.
24 for the
Wait,
first.
did he roll? Oh wait,
Yeah, he already passed that.
he doesn't have advantage on the attack roll though.
He doesn't,
Right.
no. Yeah, so
Okay, cool.
that is a 24 for the first attack.
Yep.
And where's the D12? That's 25 slashing.
Pass to 22 or to no 12.
Oh, round up. That round up for you guys. Round up for him as well. So 13.
Well, I have not been rounding up for you, but okay.
I've been rounding up for everything. And then that is a 19 plus 16. Yeah, it's 11 plus 10 plus 3 is 11. 21. 24, so 12.
Okay.
And with that, we're going to take a break, everybody. So we'll finish this encounter when we return from break time. And everyone can get snacks and a bathroom break. And we'll see what awaits the party.
Gently bump the shoulder, very like hesitate, and then just go for it, and then just kind of red face of like, Oh, did I do it bad? Am I about to get
She's
punched?
gonna hip bump you back as hard as she can.
Oh!
No, it's heavier than he expects. And he'll try to. I mean, he's going to try to mimic the motions, but he's clumsy.
If you separate your feet a bit more.
Right, but then you got to twist the blade around to come around the other side. But then the grip, the pommels get.
We did blow up by Lorna.
You still have more words. You have 6 more words.
I did more.
Hurry up!
I did the woodwork.
You have 4 more words.
I want to grab her hand. I helped.
Gonna walk out into the streets, like in plain view of the guards, stand in front of them. Hello, I am a crazy man. I steal for a living. So, oh, look, I am stealing. One of the daggers goes flying into his hand. I've stolen from you. I'm going to steal again.
Watching this, like,
Your other.
You! What? And they move away from the gate.
Look, now I am going to murder because that's what I like to do. And he's going.
He's lost his
Run
bloody
away.
marbles.
she was in disguise though. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I drop wormhole, and then I kind of just shove people in.
We're going.
Is this what you guys are waiting for this whole time? Alright, and welcome back everyone to Chronicles of Ravira. We're coming up to the tail end, at least for now, for what it seems, of the fight with King Utheros. As his turn ended, and now we move on to 39.
Right, she's just gonna take her 2 attacks at him. 22 to hit.
That's exactly his armor class.
Cool. 9 points of damage. Another 22, exact same roll to hit.
So 5 points, and then
13 points of damage that time.
7.
And yeah, she's not bothered by his comment, so she's done.
She doesn't get his comment yet. Alright. Soldier lore.
Oh, sweet. He's right around.
Soldier, give me a perception check.
Let's see, what's that bonus? That's an unnatural 20.
Nice.
You can tell Utheros looks very injured.
Oh. Oh.
So this change.
I'm gonna pull out one of my half-gallon flagons of oil that I got in the very first session.
Okay.
I like Nyx's. It's fun.
And then run right up to him and just start slathering that oil on him.
So, you mean run up to him here?
Nope. Wait, where is he?
He's right here.
I see him right next to me.
Uh-oh,
Nope.
he's not. He's right next to Karina.
Might need to refresh roll 20.
refresh.
Yeah, let me refresh. Huh.
He's right next to Karina.
Oh yeah, he is. Okay. Swoop. Just start getting all that oil on him.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Actually, no. You know what? I'm then gonna have my anchor swack him.
Okay, roll to hit.
That's a natural 1.
Roll damage.
Yay! Of course.
How much damage did you do?
What?
That's a 12. Max.
Karina, Soldier, and Keriku, each of you give me rollies. Whoever rolls the lowest gets hit by the anchor.
Ooh.
Haha, that's a nat 1.
Oh my god.
I got a nat 20, so
6.
Soldier, your anchor hits you in
No.
the face for 12 damage.
Brother, why?
Buddy, no.
And you are on your ass.
Yep,
And
that checks
you
out.
are not prone.
Yep, I am also gonna just put myself as dazed.
And legendary action time at the end of your turn. Utheros is just going to turn and do an attack for his legendary action. Swing, hold his axe above his head, and swing it right down on the prone soldier.
Delicious.
This will give him advantage.
Not like he needs it.
So the oil is on him, right?
Yeah, that's I'm just gonna roll damage because that's gonna be a lot.
Can he roll a dex save?
It's plus 5. I roll 13, 18.
Alright, Wrath of the Storm, he gets 4 lightning damage. So, and I'm just gonna, I'm doing the Channel Divinity thing, so it's max damage, so it's 8, but then it's halved, so 4.
Cool. Okay, gotcha.
And lightning, so it ignites the oil.
Nice.
Okay, well, he still gets his attack off on you.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a crit, so with brutal critical,
Oh my
it's 3 times
God.
damage.
I accept this.
That is 12 plus 10 plus 3. That's 25 times. You just took 70. Oh, I'm sorry. Plus 6. So you just took 78 slashing damage. And if I recall correctly, soldier lore is...
That was 5 damage over my current HP.
So he is down.
So then anchor knocked him prone?
Yeah. That was a critical failure, so...
I thought that was just why it hit him. I didn't realize that also knocked him prone.
I think it's because he critical failed on the save from it.
Yeah.
You got 6.
So,
but he's on fire.
On the rollies too. He's on fire though.
Kitty burning his fur.
On fire.
And so is his axe. So now his axe is fired.
No, I never put the oil on his axe.
I'm just kidding. All right.
He's a big enough boy. It's very easy to get the oil just on him.
Put X on soldier for right now.
Based on the height, it's basically his lower half is all.
There's like symbols you can click on that are X's.
I know.
You don't
This
have
is more fun. This is more fun.
It's so much nicer.
It's character's turn.
Hello. Seeing soldier go down. There's a roll reversal, isn't it? On your feet, boy. And that will be... Where is my die? Oh, cool. That's another 9. I keep rolling really well with healing, so that's 9 points of HP to you, sir. And that is...
You are up, but still on the ground.
Still prone.
Soldier.
Up but down.
You are...
and then...
You're not unconscious anymore.
Bonus action. We will action attack, since he's now there. Let's see what we've got. Come on, please.
He's 10 feet from you.
Natural 17. I can throw it.
Yeah.
Because the dagger keeps coming back. That is 24 to hit with a nat 17.
That'll hit.
And that means I now actually have that. So that is 4, 6, 11. Hello. Plus 4, 15. Plus 3 is 18 points of piercing damage. And yeah, that is all of Kair's turns.
So I'm at 1 HP?
You are at 9.
9.
Oh.
You're just on the floor. And you know what? He's angry. He's going to use his final legendary act. Oh, he can't. That's a reaction, so he can't do that this turn. He can do that till next turn. Soldier is safe for one more turn.
I accept everything.
So we got Karina, Felicity, Nyx, then Utheros.
I am going out in a blaze of glory.
You're not dying.
Nope.
Karina, you're up.
Great. I'm going to, for flavor, just yell out, "Over here, idiot!" And they pull out. Those both hit. It is a 28 and a 23. And third attack. We still have the bless, correct?
Yes.
No, soldier went down. Or no, it's
that's base from
D4.
So that's a 25 to hit. So all 3 attacks hit.
Soldier still does have his anchor though.
Wouldn't it have dissipated when he went to 0?
It only
no, it doesn't
after he
dissipate.
dies.
But I can't control it.
What?
If
Yeah,
I'm
you
down.
can. Oh yeah, if you're unconscious.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
But I'm up.
It's not concentration, so it doesn't go away until you die.
Yeah.
Or the spell.
Don't use the word until.
Yeah, it's when
I'm currently the party's cleric right now, so
How's it feel?
Lay on hands left.
Kirikou hasn't gone down in this fight.
So do I.
How's it feel?
Guys, it's a
Okay.
miracle. Kirikou actually listened and stayed back this whole fight.
I mean, mostly.
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 He's
That
close
is-
now.
Listen, it's either Kirikou that goes down or Soldier that goes down. I'm not letting Kirikou go down this time.
I don't really lose a lot of hit points.
That is 49 damage.
Is that a challenge?
All 3 attacks.
From you?
And hearing the noises of people coming, gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to second wind.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Oh, wow, that's the wrong thing. All right, Felicity. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, Kirku already went. I was about to say, wait.
Yeah.
He went. Yeah.
Yeah, Fel's gonna use her amulet, preserve life, and split it between her and Soldier. And so that'll be, because he's 30 feet from her, correct? Yes, yeah, he's, so that'll be 20 points to me and 20 points to him. Restored. And then she's gonna use her bonus action to hit him with her spiritual weapon, wherever that was.
It is right here. So
yeah, there you go. She'll move it next to him.
We'll say Soldiers is here now since it fell off of him.
She'll do that. 4. That was only 16, so it's not gonna hit.
Nope.
But once again, looming over him.
Nyx, see what you
All
got.
right. I'm just going to kind of exasperated yell, "Soldier!" And seeing like he's getting up, but still like immediately in danger after getting eviscerated. Going to move up this way, kind of position myself in front of Fel, and going to cast. I'm gonna try cast Guiding Bolts, 3rd level at Utheros.
So I've seen this spell a couple of times, right?
Yeah.
Kara would yell out as she's doing it, "Just knock him out, please."
They'll nod at that. And we'll see if I even hit. Oh, okay. I can't do math right now. That's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
He's very close to it. You might get the C.
Okay. It's going to be... Do I have the amount of D6s?
The friendship prevails.
So it's going to be 66, and I'm going to attempt to kind of pull it, like essentially push it into him until he's right at the brink, and as soon as he starts to pull, fall. Hit it, if it gets to that point. That's 8, 11. $17 radiant damage.
As you hit him, Utheros falls down to one knee, drops his great axe, and falls face first on the floor. He is down.
But not dead.
Not dead. And
After you?
After Nyx, it is his turn, though. So I'm going to give it one roll to see if he wakes up and stands up.
Hold on. The oil does another 5 damage.
Still on fire.
Oh my god.
Well, if the oil does another 5 damage, Soldier, he will die. So.
And that's fine.
He's dead. Then Utheros dies. And
Like
you guys.
dead?
We still in combat initiative?
We are not.
Okay, so are you auto killing him with that? Or are you treating him like a PC?
Over, like, no, he's gone.
He burned.
If you have,
He's
I will give
flambe.
you 1 second. Actually, we'll still do that roll and we'll see. Just for the.
No.
He rolled a 2, so he is awake, or not awake. He's still barely clinging to life.
Okay. Kara puts out the flame just with his cloak, undoing it, and then grabbing his nose.
39 can with her druid craft. She can put out and start fires, so she would, seeing Kara do that, she would put it out.
Karina will lift him up so that Care can look him in the face.
Well, Care just pulls his nose, or whatever the snout is, opening the mouth and busts the glass in his hand of the poison, and lets it drop into Utheros' mouth, hopefully causing the paralytic rather than the deadly.
That will be another roll to see. Let's see real quick.
He could... Technically, Care still has control of the...
This will be a con save,
one.
but will be at disadvantage. If he fails, he dies. If he succeeds, he is
Can
alive.
we add the -8?
You want to add the -8, and if he fails, he dies?
If he fails, oh, you want him to make it.
This
Okay,
is a
go ahead.
con save to see if he survives the poison.
Cool, go for it.
And he's probably going to survive. Watch me roll a 1 for the... Okay, no, that's a nat 20, so that's a 33. He's alive.
Sweet.
Are there pictures of, like, him and his family around the throne room within sight?
Mm-hmm.
Can Fel shift into his daughter? And stand behind Care?
You can, but... with that good of a roll, he's paralyzed for the most part, but he still has some motor control with that good of a
Karina
con
has
save.
him.
Binding
Karina's
him.
got him.
I mean, he's a lot stronger than Karina, but still.
Binding him.
I was gonna say, while they're doing that, are there still noises going on?
There are, but they appear to be now the sounds of fighting.
I'm going to... Which way are they coming from?
From this door, and this door, and this door.
What was... The map is very big, I didn't see all of those.
Up to the right, up here, to the left. But most of them are coming through the main door, which you guys did close behind you when you came in.
Okay. Are the other two doors open?
Not yet. No, they're not. They're still closed. They were never open.
Okay. Since there's 39s right there, I'm gonna just position myself, like, up here, kind of watching while they're doing this.
Okay.
Alright, Care would be binding him this entire time with 50 feet of rope, using the entirety of it.
He's chuckling under his breath the entire time. You've won nothing.
Shut up. And then, actually, as he says that, Care is going to take his knife and stab a hole through his tongue and push the rope through it, and then tie it.
Do you mind? I need one of his teeth.
Fair
or
enough.
He can wait. Doesn't really matter to me.
He'll be dead soon enough.
I can help with that after. Just over my shoulder.
Can somebody check if that's our people outside or if that's his?
Yeah, I can.
Once he's found, I'll move with Nyx.
Which door do you go look at next?
I'll go to the left if
Yeah.
Karina's going to the right.
Sorry, it like glitched out on me hardcore, so I was,
So, as you guys crack the door open just enough to see through it, you can see that there are members of the Order of the Platinum Light fighting against Utheros' men in the halls. They're definitely getting... The Utheros' men are very much getting overwhelmed at this point.
Care would... hearing Nyx say that, Care would... Karina, do you think you can drag him?
Yeah. Coming back, hang on. What? Yeah, she'll throw. She's still large, I think, so she'll throw, or she'll burn another one to be large if she has to throw him over her shoulder.
Did you look through the main door too, Nyx? I saw you went down there.
Yeah, I can while they're all doing that.
You see a few familiar. You see one particular familiar face. You see Hector and Koragar fighting in the hall, running towards the door that you're at. Koragar looking like he's about to kick it down.
Just opens it. I want it to be as he's kicking, so it falls through.
39's right behind you. 39. You
It's fine.
She's dexterous.
A huge foot just to your face.
Nah,
And
she
he
has
stops, he's like,
alert.
"Oh."
She would see that coming, and I think at this point she's actually wandering around. She has directions to. She's looking for a particular two people rooms, that they might be kept in. She's looking for either bodies or people to make into bodies.
Yeah, Fel will drop all of her stuff as soon as she hears people go through the door.
Okay. 1 second, guys.
Karina's gonna
Can you
look.
tell me what you rolled? Before we continue.
You're also muted, by the way.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sus.
You look at Utheros' character and you see him and you see water start to flood out of his mouth and out of his eyes and his ears, and he chokes and dies. And it's seawater.
Mm-hmm. Soldier, you're a fool. Anyways, without reaction, Care, aside from saying that he remains calm, Care will carve out the tooth that's needed.
Karina will take the tooth from him, and then she's going to start searching for Hector's father.
Care will just yell out.
Hector runs back in. He's got his sword and shield drawn, armor.
Tell
weapons.
his men to yield. King's dead.
Hector smirks, looks back, and goes, "Soldiers of King Utheros, any of you who lay down your arms will be spared. Your king is dead. If you continue to fight, we will not show mercy. If you lay down your weapons, you will not be harmed." And I'm just going to roll a persuasion check for him. Yeah, okay. They all just drop. He's paladin, so they all just start dropping their weapons. You hear a lot of... And he walks up to Utheros' body, just looks at it, and makes a beeline for the dais with the sword, and pulls back a brick, revealing a sarcophagus. And he shudders. And he opens it, and you don't see what he sees. He just looks down, and you don't see his face, but he walks towards the front and says, "I need to go speak to my men." Just walks out the front door.
Fel will follow kind of slowly behind, because she noticed the shudder and all of that, and looks at what he was looking at.
It is Gideon's body with his head removed from the mouth up.
Is his armor still intact?
His armor is still intact. So, yes, Hector's father was killed by Utheros before you arrived.
She'll just... Are his eyes open or anything like that?
Yeah, he does not look good. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but he does not look good.
Fel will just shakily reach out and close them. And just kind of stare.
Hector's hesitating at the doors, looking out, and he's just trying to compose himself.
Hector. Do you need a right hand for the moment?
What was that? Kara couldn't hear you.
Do you need a right hand for the moment?
Could be helpful.
Kara steps up to the right. I'm trained for this. Let me do what I'm trained for.
He looks over at Utheros and goes, "Korriga, get rid of it."
Keep it for now, Your Majesty.
He doesn't keep
you need
remove it from this throne room. Remove it from this throne room. Now. His body sullies this place. Korgar just lifts him up. "Hey, you're a real bad kitty, weren't you?" Drops him over, and as he's walking, he passes Soldier and kind of pats him. "Good boy."
Do you still look like Utheros' daughter? You dropped that?
Oh no, she dropped it as soon as someone came through because she didn't want him to see.
Fair.
Can she? But can Fel, before Korgar goes out with Utheros' body, search it?
Sure.
Are there any magical items on him? Akin to what she suspects there might be?
Yup. There is a gem, another one of the gems. This one, a gem you didn't know that there was this type of dragon. Ruby. And there's also a locket with his wife and daughter's pictures in them. And a list of names that are crossed off, one by one. And the last name you see crossed off is Gideon Selavar. And the next name on the list was Kerku Winmere. And then after that was Hector Selavar. So you get a list, and obviously his 2 axes and his great axe, which are a great axe +3, battle axe +3, and a battle axe of certain death.
Korga, you can take those back, right? For Hector.
Right. Yes, Karina?
Go ahead and finish what that was. I'm not going to interrupt.
I'll definitely do that.
She'll take the ruby, though.
Seems like you lot have earned the reward. And he picks up the great axe and goes, and I have a present for Cass.
Oh, God.
39 just eyes the axe. Is she still looking for a secret room or something?
Go to Karina first. What'd you have?
Karina would have crossed over when, she was searching for Gideon's body. So, seeing it there, and she would pause though and look at the sword. Does it look like?
It looks similar to yours, but with the crossguard is blood red. The handle is black. And the blade is shimmering obsidian. Like a grayish, dark gray.
Does it have runes on it?
Yep. And you can read them, and the runes say, the render of hell.
Are the runes...
They are all intact. The sword itself is broken, but the runes are all intact.
She's going to pull out her cloak and is going to list out Gideon's body and cover it in her cloak. And then she will reach for the sword and do the same with her blanket or whatever she still has with her. I assume she has her stuff.
It burns a little bit to the touch when you wrap it up, but like it's just the same thing as like what everyone else has experienced with your sword, like a light, like you're not the wielder kind of like burn, but like you can still move it around. You don't take any damage or anything.
It doesn't say anything to me. It just, I feel a weird sensation.
You just feel a weird sensation.
Okay.
Well, we survived.
Gonna wrap the sword up so that it's all pieces, everything contained within the blanket, and tie that off. And then if it fits in my bag enough to like shove it in just to have it not, I want to carry Gideon out.
It's broken in enough pieces that you can stagger them into your bag.
Yeah, and then lift up Gideon and his remains. Follow out.
Follow Hector and Kerku. Okay. 39, you said you were looking for a room?
Any secret rooms, secret place. She is looking for the prince and the queen.
Perception check. And while you're doing that, soldier, you have successfully gotten revenge for what he did to Rahel, what he planned to do to Nyx, and everything that he was doing to you. You still don't know why. How is Soldier reacting?
I'll actually, at the moment, walk over to Soldier and kind of put my hand on his shoulder and just say, did that satisfy?
No. I didn't do it for satisfaction.
Why then?
I did it because we were starting to go too far.
What do you mean?
Normally I'd have some sort of analogy for the sea or something like that. But the moment they looped that rope through his tongue, that was overkill. No matter what he did, there's no point. That won't bring back those who died. That won't bring clarity or satisfaction to those who he hurt. It merely continues the cycle. And in fact, pushes them further down. I just wanted him dead to end it all.
I thought you wanted to make him suffer.
I did. Originally. But not like that.
Would Kara have heard all that?
You and Hector and Karina are already well out of the room.
Okay.
But 39, you would have heard that, and so would you have Felicity, unless you've left with Karaku and Hector. And okay, so you're still in there. 39, on the side of one where that statue is, up towards like the thrones, it shifts, and in a pit and a reeking smell hits you. There was a magical seal. There are several dead bodies, all wearing the family crest of the original king, Hector's uncle. There is the king's body, his wife's body, his son's body, his grandfather's body. So Utheros is keeping a collection.
Like, is there a way down?
Nope, it is just a box.
Like, how shallow is it?
The bodies are packed in.
Okay.
You can reach in it if you want.
What?
You can reach in it if you want.
Yeah. Who's the closest person to her?
The old king. You feel drawn to the sword on his belt.
Okay. I'm just going to kind of... Does he have any hair left, or has he been dead for too long?
He's been dead for a while.
Okay, she's just going to kind of stroke his
Karaku.
forehead a little bit. She's not bothered by the smell or the decomposition. But she is going to look down at the sword if it is calling to her, I guess. If she's drawn to it.
Touch it?
You make me nervous. What vibe is she getting from it?
The same vibe as the voice that told her to use her power.
Okay, she trusts that voice, so she's going to go ahead and carefully, she is still being very careful about, especially with what's going on right now. We chatted, you know what she's dealing with right now. She's being extremely cautious, but she is going to touch it with the if she needs to, she will pull away like she's done with several other objects so far.
So you touch it and writing appears on the hilt, on the handle. You can recognize it's ancient Elven, and you can read it. And it says, "The blade of the angel, passed down through the chosen."
Does that...
Give me a history check and a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw?
Uh-huh.
Okay, hold on. Let me...
Welcome to my world.
Hold on. I need to pick 2 different dice for this, so I'm not mixing anything up. All right. The first one was a history check.
Mm-hmm.
24.
Okay. Give me the charisma.
That's a 3 plus 1 so far.
You recognize the language, you don't know why. Something is compelling you to draw the blade.
Well, with that level of a charisma save, it wasn't a save, it was just a check.
It was a save.
Oh, if it's nope, still only a +1. She pulls it out.
The blade is shimmering with like white silver, and it has ancient elven writing all across the blade that said the same thing: Blade of the Angel, chosen of Adon.
And what did my 20-something history check get me?
You know that this is the blade of an ancient elven queen who was once a warrior. You don't know much about her, as Rudolf Chef intentionally did not let you learn any more than you did.
Right, and she would know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you know that she was a mighty warrior that Rudolf Chef looked up to.
Okay.
It didn't seem like he was keeping you from learning about her because he was frightened of her or scared of the knowledge. It seemed more like he was just like, it hurt him too much to talk about.
Okay. She's gonna go ahead and you know what? She has that quiver. She's gonna slip it into her quiver.
Okay. I will give you that in your inventory later.
Cool.
So, Soldier, Nyx, Fell, and 39, are you gonna follow the rest of the party?
I'll go to Fell for a minute. So are we going to talk about your new powers, or is that a later thing?
You just hear that in your head, Fell. They're catching on. They're smarter than they look.
I can't respond to that.
You don't hear it.
No. Yeah. I wanted to make a quip back. I'm like, that wasn't for me.
Fell looks kind of like she's coming off like an adrenaline high. In a sense, I will tell you all at a better time.
Whatever you need.
Yes. Thank you. And before they leave the throne room, while everyone else is kind of trailing out, she wants to use sending.
To who?
Let me make sure. To her mother, Edith.
Okay, what do you say? 25 words.
Power move.
Is this what you wanted from me? I could have used a mother. And then she'll just end with the word sunset and walk out.
As you're walking, you hear, my dear little light, I want so much more for you than this. And that's all you get.
She just keeps walking.
So, I'm assuming everyone is following Keriku and Hector. Keriku, you're walking next to Hector, and he seems like he's composing himself a little bit better, but he's still got that look of a man who just saw his dismembered father in a sarcophagus. For the first time, he's walking a little bit slower as they get closer to you can see the entrance, you can see, you're kind of leading him out. You can see the light as it has gone to daybreak.
Mm-hmm. Your Majesty, if things had gone the way I intended, we would have Utheros alive to hold trial. To bring your reign in properly. That being said, allow me to introduce the new king. As a sign of trust.
He looks at you and goes, I never thought I would say this, Keku, but You've earned my trust. You've kept your word. You gave us more than we could have ever hoped for. Without you and your friends, this would not have been possible.
Understand. If you break this trust, and you will be watched. Utheros was nothing.
Because I was thinking this up. Unlike Utheros, I have those on my side to help guide me. Many.
Good.
And before we walk out, I'm going to do some rolls to see if certain people survived the big fight.
I was wondering about that.
Okay. Oh, that's a d20. Good. Good. Ooh, that would have been really bad for a Kazi boy.
Oh boy.
That's much better.
Rika's like my
boy.
son.
That's much better for him.
My boy.
Good. Okay. Wonderful. You all exit onto the main gate, and in the cathedral, like, well, not in the cathedral, inside the galley, like inside, outside the walls, the army is chanting. They're chanting Hector's name. They're chanting, and Hector raises and looks around, and you see standing down in the front a very beat up Kaz, but he's like, he has literally a dragon's tooth sticking out of his shoulder.
Oh god.
Hi. You see Zid is kind of sitting there twirling his knife. He decided to fight after all. And Kylan's sitting there pretty out of breath. He's got a new scar right here, like down from his face, pretty deep too. And there's one person you don't see. You don't see the real David.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, but Hector raises his hand. I wish I could say I'm worthy of such a cheer. Cheer's not for me. It's for all of us, all of you, brave knights, brave soldiers. And for them, and he points back to your group, the heroes who slew King Utheros.
Immediately slinks behind Karina.
Karina
And
just
he kind of
holding
Soldier's actually 50 feet back.
Koragar kind of like nudges Soldier forward.
Karina holding
Like, go boy.
Karina holding Gaines body when Nyx does that, just kind of does the whole like hunched shoulders, but she's holding the body, so it's not
And-
terribly effective.
And he, I'm assuming, fell, and 39's just doing her.
Yeah, she's just there.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of like, after he like he kind of looks at Karaku for a second.
Care will lace a vibration into his voice. Hopefully just for flavor at this point. So that way even those too far back to hear would be able to understand him. Corrupt king is fallen. The dawn rises behind you. Remember those who have fallen, and as a new kingdom rises, let us be part of creating a foundation of justice and peace. Your king, Hector, leads you now. Trust him, but trust more in one another. Corrupt kings rise only over the weakness of those people. Remain strong, and your king will also.
Performance check.
As you wish. That's an 18 plus 7. 26. No, I can't math. 25.
Okay, so the whole crowd is just, they start kind of slow and they start to, and they start to chant a basic chant, long live Hector, long live the king. And as the chants go, Hector just still looks a little dumbfounded, a little in shock. He turns around to look at the rest of you, and while this is happening, Koragar walks up and he kind of pulls you to the side and goes, a moment, sister. He pulls you into the hallway and he goes, so, I have a gift for you from a friend.
Oh?
He pulls out a book that is bound in the same leather that's the color of Fel's pink hair. David was writing his own story. He asked me to give it to you to finish. And he hands you the book.
She'll take it.
And he kind of opens his arms up for... He's still kind of awkward about the big brother thing, so he like kind of opens his arm out for a hug, just in case you want one.
I think instead she kind of like reaches out and she like brushes his shoulder and like looks down at the book. He didn't make it?
I'm sorry, Fel. That was too late. Couldn't save him. He died. He took a blow for cause. And we're going to have a service for him and everyone else. But I know you two were friends. So
He was She'll just like hold the book to her chest. He was a nice man. He didn't deserve any of that. Thank you for giving me the book. And
I'm sorry, couldn't save him.
don't be sorry for me. There are far more important people that he left behind.
And I'm going to make sure they're taken care of. He just kind of gives you a pat on the back and says, "You did well, little sister. Proud of you." Walks out the front, stands next to Hector, puts his hands on his axe. Kylan walks up to stand next to Hector too. He bows to Hector, then looks back at the rest of you and just gives you all like a nod. And we're not going to end the episode here, but we are going to end that moment unless anyone else has anything they would like to say to each other or do before we progress to the aftermath.
You mean like
one
nap time?
thing.
Like
Obviously, you guys are going to get a long rest. It's going to be a few days before all the events, but we're going to try to wrap this up as quickly as possible. But, Karaku, what do you have?
Kiraku will eventually, as the crowds are starting to cheer more, Kara's going to wait until Felicity's conversation is done. He's not going to say anything, but he's just going to step beside her and put his hand on her shoulder and just give it a squeeze.
She flinches.
I didn't know.
It's something I did to myself.
Can I extend the same promise to you that 39 made me promise to her? stay by my side. For a time.
She'll just, like, look at him. I'm not quite sure how good we are at promises.
I admit I am the weakest of us in that regard. In many regards. But what I can do, and what I am good at, is problem solving. Puzzles, seeing how things work. Let me help you. And if you can still stand to see me afterwards, all the better. But if not, let me break these chains first. Please.
She just... 4 days. And then I can't make any promises.
4 days.
Okay.
Actually, I will say, Felicity, there's one other thing you found on Utheros' body.
Mm-hmm.
It's the lock. There's another locket, but this one's in the shape of a boat. When you open it, you see a half-elf who looks very similar to Soldier in the picture, holding very closely an elven woman.
She'll in this moment, as she's trying to kind of avoid care a bit, she'll just kind of remember the locket and gently pry his hand off of her shoulder.
Gently pry?
Gently, because it hurts. And you go, check on 39. I think she found something.
If you can find her.
And I will go deliver something to Soldier.
Before we do that, Karina, Hector is gonna walk up to you and he's just gonna say, I feel like I owe you thanks for, as Koraga put it, kicking my ass into gear. And he notices, well, before that he says, so thank you, Karina. You were more helpful than you might realize. Then he realizes what you're carrying and he realizes the body is that my father?
Didn't think he belonged there alone. He had to see his son rise.
You were facing away from the crowd and his eyes turn red and tears start to come down a little bit. And he just looks and says, thank you. Kept your promise.
She'll open her hand as she's cradling the body, and then it is the tooth.
He's going to reach his hand out and grab the tooth and place a hand on where he can tell is his father's head. Take a big sigh and just goes, I can take him from here. Please.
She'll transfer him to his arms, leaving her cloak wrapped around him. And on the cloak is runes that are matching, similar to what has been on her spear and shield, and there are runes that symbolize the different gods and prayers to them along the seam, the edge of the cloak.
Okay.
In the same color, so it's not super obvious, but it's there. And she'll make sure he's wrapped up in Hector's arms.
And Hector's just going to look at you one last time, and he's still crying, but he's just going to stay stern, and he's just going to nod. Chat from the back end. But I guess this is home now.
I suppose it's more where you decide.
Might have to change that. He walks away with his father's body. And Kylan and Koragar follow him. But now we're going to plan over to... Karaku, are you hunting for a 39? Before we move on to the wrap-up.
Well, if he notices that she's not around, yes.
Okay, you notice she's not around. But first, because I know Tarvel has to go here in a bit, Fel. You see Soldier just kind of off by himself, looking very contemplative. And Nyx is kind of standing near him, as Nyx would probably do, I'm assuming.
Soldier. I found something I think belongs to you. She'll hold out the locket towards him.
Soldier, like...
You recognize that this is the locket you handmade for Rahel.
Mm-hmm. He, like... just kind of stays there for, like, a solid minute. Just not moving. And then very slowly moves it to take it. Or very slowly moves to take it. And then just kind of like stares at it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Felicity.
For what it's worth, I'm glad that you killed him. I know it's brutal, and it hurt in a weird way, but I'm glad he's dead.
Yes, I committed to, and I'm just glad it's over.
Me too.
And then, holding back tears, Soldier's just gonna tuck the locket into his pocket.
And Soldier will say, like, on the engraving is scrawled new words on the, or engraved that would look like Rahel engraved into the locket. And it says, "With you always until the end of the tide."
A single tear falls down his face. And that's when he takes a sharp inhale and then turns his head slightly away.
Now, last thing before we get to the follow-up, Karaku, I'm just going to have you give me a perception check to find 39.
Well, it's... Do you want to just go for my passive?
Sure.
Yeah, so that's 21.
Okay, so you do find 39. She appears to be in the library, looking at a painting of the old king and his at one point royal guard. And there's several high elves around him. It's the only painting of the old king Utheros didn't destroy.
Is she sitting or standing?
I'll let her answer that.
Let me roll for this. She's standing.
Care would step beside her and stare at the painting. I spoke rashly. It's unlike me.
Doesn't say anything. She's looking at the painting. She's listening.
I won't ask for your forgiveness. Are you all right, though?
Are you afraid of me now, Karaku?
Fear is for those who do not plan. And those who are not ready to accept the outcomes of those plans. I do not fear you. I worry simply that you are something that cannot be predicted.
See her kind of smirk. I don't think I was ever anyone who could be predicted.
That would explain a few things. Can I ask? Are you in control?
Do you want to see how in control I am, Karaku?
If you allow me to. I just wish to understand.
Very well. At your leisure.
Are you sure?
I have nothing to hide, but for your sake, knock. I cannot protect you if I cannot locate you.
Understood. I think. He reaches up and grabs his necklace. Before he casts the spell, for what it's worth, I trust you. And then he casts the spell. And will start surface level.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll do the surface level part, and then I'll let Vor do the deep dive if we go there.
Well,
so I know in her mind,
it's a little complicated.
You do see one thing that is prevalent. You're in her mind space, and you see these amethyst chains everywhere. And Laura, I'll let you do this. This is the thing you came up with, so I'll let you do it.
So first of all,
and I'll just add anything else he might see.
Okay. Does Karaku knock?
Is there something to knock?
It's more of a mental.
Yes.
Okay.
You would listen.
Then, for a very, very brief moment, almost as if it has to have been your imagination, you are blinded by this awful, searing pain. It is mean, it is hateful, it is aggressive, it has the purpose of causing pain, and it's only for a brief moment. And then you see this red orb, and it's kind of flickering, and every time it flickers, before the pain stops, you notice this purple light is chasing this flicker. And then as soon as you knock, it zooms straight at you and the pain goes away. And in this moment, 39 has decided on just, it's dark. The floor is sort of reflective, but there's really nothing to reflect except for these amethyst chains. For right now, that's all she has set up.
Alright. Can Care see anything that the chains are attached to?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. They are attached to 39, and there are glimpses in the chains of... You see some of the chains are a little cracked. Still holding together, but cracked. And in the cracked chain specifically, you can see silhouettes. And in the chain that is the most cracked, you see a very clear image of Rudel Chef. but as a child. Very young boy. With a hand caressing his face. And you can see the arm coming up, but you can't make out the face of the person caressing him. And that is what you get at surface level. So everything else is pretty hidden.
And then, as all of this happens, you look down and you can see yourself. Your hands, your clothes, touch. The way you touch yourself and you feel like flesh. You feel like how a person should feel, but the nuances of how you know you feel are absent. There's that lack of knowledge on how to portray that. And then from that darkness walking around, this fixated red orb that no longer has the purple light, you can see that light is now darting all around you. 39 appears and she just walks towards you. She just looks like herself. Shall I show you?
Lead on.
She raises her arm, and as she does, the amethyst chains start to kind of string this light together, and then one of the chains slips. It kind of unhooks itself, and as it does, the other two snap together, and it falls into her hand, and she holds it out. And as she does, you see her in Alurika's prison. And you get from the point where 39 first entered up to the point where she spoke to Rudolsheth. And as you hear 39 speak to Alurika, you don't just like hear and see the scene of her being stoically defiant, but you feel this wild energy that refuses to be tamed. It can't be tamed. And as Alurika gives this command, you can feel this thought process of, how dare you? And then the whole twisting the command, bending it to her own will. You feel this urge and this power, this being who looks so small and fragile when you see her in the physical world, but the energy that you are feeling is monstrous. And not only the defiance and the wildness, but indifference towards Alurika. She doesn't hate her. She's not even angry at her. She just feels nothing towards this person, but behind all of that indifference is like what you felt with the blessing, this gentle, serene, just like being out in nature, and just wild, uninhibited, untamable beauty.
There's more to you than what you even know.
Yes, for now. But a puzzle to you.
This fills some pieces, at least. If I go deeper,
you wish to go deeper?
I wish to understand.
I do not know what you will find. I only know there is danger. She looks at the chains, the ones that she wasn't able to get to yet to fix. And she looks at you and she's always stoic, she's always serious, but there is this weight behind her expression. Just don't break the chains. and run if anything pursues you.
Do you mind if I add a flare?
Sure.
Seeing, is the reflection below him, does it seem almost liquid?
Yeah, you could say so. Almost like walking on water, but it's all black, so there's no depth or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Just for flare, Kara will just fall backwards in that case.
Yeah, so as you do, first you hear childlike giggling. It's a little girl. It's followed by these heavy footprints, this boom, 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 boom. And then you taste this soft lemon sponge on your tongue, and you can feel wind on your face from running, and it just slips across your little cheeks. You hear a deep voice tell you to not bound around with your mouth full. And you sense it's a father. He's chasing his little girl through the house, and she's ecstatic to have his attention. He's been gone all day, and now he's all hers. He's all yours. You're feeling this as if it's happening to you. You hear a mother cry out a warning, but it's too late. You slam into this table and you topple over headfirst, knocking over the plant place there, and your parents are just the sounds of distress. And so you shoot up. You don't want them to think that you're hurt, you're fine. You're covered in bruises. This happens all the time. It's not that big of a deal, but to them it's always a big deal. You want them to know you're all right, so you just jump up. And then a pair of arms, you can feel them coming towards you, so you run and you smack straight into a wall. And those arms that were pursuing you, they scoop you up. And you hear the mother ask, "Where's her cane?" And then the deep voice, "She almost impaled herself, pretending it was a sword, so I took it away." You hear the mother sigh in exasperation, and to prevent them from fussing over you again, you wiggle out of mom's arms and you beeline it towards the kitchen, kind of bumping into things, but you know your way around enough that you get there. But as you run, you feel the little limbs are now longer, more sure, you're older. You can hear teenagers huffing behind you. They're shouting. You're faster than them. But you feel the presence of an incoming wall too late. And you slam into it frustrated. You know the aura of things. You can feel things before you actually touch them. And yet you still were you're going too fast. You couldn't stop. And you hear the youth. They're jeering at you. And you feel this defiance, the determination flare in your chest as they pass, that very familiar feeling of Alurica trying to tell you what to do, or 39 what to do. And you think and hear in your mind you're blind, so you have to be better than everybody else just to be as good as everybody else. But not even that's enough. You want to be perfect, not for them, not for the parents who already adore you. You want perfection because why should you want anything else? Why should you accept being anything less? You're capable of it. You're going to be the jewel in the crown of a god good enough for you. The sound of your peers fades. You set up boards, you feel your way through the space, and then you run. You slam into wooden planks, you flip over walls, you shift them again, trying to reorganize so you don't memorize the path until eventually you're starting to avoid them. You reset again and again and again and again, and then you hear a voice, "Again, darling." And calloused hands correct your posture. You're holding a sword. It's father. He's gentle but firm. You swing drill after drill. You continue long after he's ended practice. Mother brings you refreshments and water. She reminds you of the time, asks you to stop, and you relent because she sounds worried. But in the next day, you're in the training ring with the peers who mock you. One of them says, "Well, God will want a scrawny blind paladin like you." Another says, "Come on, I'll fight you." He laughs. He's not paying attention. You swing. He shouts in surprise. He makes a few clumsy attempts at defending himself, but you disarm him, grab him around the waist, and you set your unseeing eyes just above where your noses touch, assuming you're looking him in the eye with your sword pointed in his side. You hear a voice, your voice. "Not bad?" You smirk audaciously, and he lets out a nervous breath when you let him go and step back. But I suspect she'll be more of a challenge now that you know better than to underestimate the blind paladin. She may be weak, but she's fast as a viper. And that's when you gained their respect. You run. They're with you this time. You've climbed onto the rooftops. The wind up here is wilder. You jump, wanting to feel the sky. And you hear your friends around you ask them, okay, how far is the next building? They tell you, and you do the math in your head, and so you run. And they are screaming for you to stop. They're fearful of what you are now doing. And you jump, you soar, and for a handful of moments you're flying. You land. The feel of the half plate and the long skirt you're now wearing, they feel familiar, but today its significance is finally setting in. You didn't choose your father's god, but that's all right. He always encouraged you to find the one you would be most proud to serve. But there was only ever one, the king of all gods, the creator of the world you could smell and touch but not see, the god who weaved beauty in more than just sight so you could still experience it. Music, laughter, love, kindness. Beauty is not limited to what one can see. Your whole being swells with pride. You've chosen right. Only Adon deserves you. The temple is packed. Half the city has come to see you take your oath. Your dedication, compassion, kindness, and your willingness to be a friend to anyone who will allow you has made you a daughter and a sister in many hearts. The sword is placed in your hands, and you take a breath, a small part of you wishing it was the bow you had secretly taught yourself how to shoot. And then you hear a familiar oath. The one that 39 spoke when you fell. And then everything goes white. It's a shade unfamiliar to you. You don't know what white is. It's only ever been darkness. And then it fades. And you see two people looking at you, and you know immediately they're your parents, except how? You're blind. And then you understand. Adon has given you sight. Tears slip down your cheeks for seeing your parents for the first time, for this tender gift bestowed upon you. And now you can see what you have sworn to protect. And the love for your God, your family, and your people is overwhelming and full and absolute. For them, you will be an eternal light, even if they all forget you and the bards never immortalize your name, because you will become a ghost of Adon's lands. And then a voice resonates in your heart, a name. But it's a name you have forgotten amongst the ash that now surrounds you. Trees with bare limbs stand in a desolate forest. Dead embers float amongst a gray fog you can't peer into. You're now in 39's deep subconscious. And it's cold and haunting.
My turn. So, you awaken in a forest surrounded by 38 bodies. Bodies that look almost identical to you in every way. But one's got a different haircut, one's a little shorter, one is slightly taller, one has different eyes. Then, you turn, and you are in a training yard with a tall man with blue hair. As he's telling you, again, that's continue. Continue until you're perfect. You see books, dozens of books. Then everything kind of fast forwards. You see people you did not know before but have become close to you. You see Nyx, you see Felicity, you see Soldier and Karina, but especially in front, somewhat just out of reach, no matter how hard you try to reach, is Keriku. And even further beyond Keriku, you see a young girl with black hair, wearing green robes, and a shadowy man with his hand around her throat. You feel a bright light coming from your left side. As you turn to look, you see a large, beautiful amethyst dragon. Astride this dragon is a woman who you cannot make out her features. And as her eyes turn to you, that's where it ends. You will find yourself back just looking at 39. You have left her mind.
Kara sits for a moment. Years lost.
So I have expected.
How much do you want to know?
I can't know any of it, Karaku. Those chains. Whatever's in there, it's keeping it back, the good and the bad. I can't allow anything to manifest. Not when certain things already have.
Why me?
You saw the light, the little purple one. I don't remember who she is, what she is. But I believe, now that she has broken out, that the sky back home, the purple sky, it reminded me of the comfort she brings me. And you reminded me of the sky that reminded me of her. It's a responsibility I should have never put on you. For that, I apologize.
Do not apologize for that. Comfort is something I am not had in many years, and there was only one who truly provided it to me in my life. To hold some semblance of that responsibility means that I honor her name and what she did for me. So do not apologize for a weight that is light to bear.
And you see, as you guys are quiet for a moment, that flicker you saw in that orb, you see a pulse, and you realize it's keeping time with what you saw in her throat. She just nods.
What do you need?
I do not know. You told me not to be foolish, but I think very soon I will be.
Join the crowd.
What do you need, Karaku?
Time.
For what?
To think, to research, to study, to find answers. Information is all I know. Puzzles, games, these are what I am good at, what I can succeed at. I am no master of combat, as many in this group. I am no healer. I am simply a vessel. There is much in this group that I see that maybe I can help. For good or for ill, I do not know, but there are people here that need someone who can walk in the shadows. And need someone who can draw out information that requires bloodying their hands to get. It's difficult to keep your promise when I walk in shadow so often. The promise I made to you. And the promise I made to Felicity.
Well, you've already negated our promise, so one less thing to concern yourself with.
You released me of it?
You released yourself.
That's not good enough.
The rooftop. Why were you injured? Why did you not heal yourself or have the vast number of healers help you?
Clarity. You experienced pain for what you thought was the first time in your life. True pain. I experienced months of it. It dulls the senses, it dulls the mind, it dulls everything. But when I feel it, things sharpen. Clarity comes. I would not put myself in danger beyond that which I am capable. In that regard. Walking beside any of you, I'm actually going far beyond what I'm capable of, but allow me to keep that promise still.
It was a request, not a command, so that is up to you.
And the decision is made at this point. Your secrets are safe.
Secrets. So you will not be putting yourself in danger on my behalf again. You told me not to be a fool, Karaku, but you...
I lost somebody the last time I did this. One of the few people that understood me. One of the few people that I communicated well with. One of the few people that I understood. Beyond that of a tool or a piece on the board. And they died because of me, in my arms.
Karaku. Do not try to use me to make up for your past follies. It is cruel, and will only suffer to make you mine.
Kerr looks up at the painting. Does he recognize anybody now that he's dove?
2 people. You recognize the captain of the King's Guard, an elder wood elf man, long silver hair, piercing eyes, piercing silver eyes, tall, strong. You recognize it as the father from the vision you were in. And you recognize briefly there's one of the people in the painting's face has been torn. It's that of a woman, but you recognize the armor she's wearing. It was the woman astride the amethyst dragon, standing next to Captain.
Kerr opens his hand for a moment and a small image of lavender, of a lavender flower appears in his hand. I do not have the ability to craft real, like some. But not all of your messages are lost on me. And he closes his hand and it dissipates. Come, the others are probably worried about us at this point.
Yes. She kind of... There's this look of resolve on her face, and she kind of straightens up a little more and follows.
All right. And with that, we will not end the episode just yet. I have a little bit more to go over before we end, because we got to get into the next plot arc.
Sorry, we had a big dump and I needed to... it's fine.
So, a few days pass. You remain in the capital city of Teldora. The onyx lion statues and everything in the town, the Inquisitors are disbanded, replaced by orders of the Platinum Light. The statues are taken out, and the Silver Eagle emblem is reinstated onto the banner of Aradel. Hector has chosen not to take the name of his uncle and his mother, but to take keep his father's name. His father's surname. At the crowning ceremony, Hector acknowledged each of you for your great deeds. I'll give you each a moniker, which I will deliver to each of you privately, and then we'll go over that next one. He also named his new leaders of station. He named Rena Bliss the new head of the church in the Kingdom of Aradel. He named Kylan Wolfrun the new commander of his armies. Sid Zemlin was discreetly named as a spy master. And he's still searching to find one to fill the spot of Davith as his lawmaker, or his head judge. A couple days pass and there's celebrations. Everyone's having a good time, though none of you see Soldier for a few days. Except for Nyx, who is the only person who will let in his room. Still overcoming what he went through and what he knows he has to do next. Felicity, your brother is constantly dragging you around to drink with him. He's constantly dragging you, Karina, anyone who will go with him for drinks, if they will join him. If not, well, he's got his new lady to keep him company. After the crowning, Hector announces that when he announces the Inquisitors are disbanded, he then releases anyone who is imprisoned by the Inquisitors under false charges. And affirms that while the Order of the Platinum Light is keeping the peace now, they will not be the police force of the kingdom. He's going to rebuild a proper police force, and the Order of Platinum Light will return to Valbara to continue their activities separate from the Crown. And a few days have passed for each of you. You saw the crowning, you've been spending time however you see fit for a few days. Nyx, on the third day, you receive a sending from your brother. Nyx, where are you? I need help. My new friends and I were doing good things. We could sure use you. I miss you. How are things?
Nyx is just a whole flood of different expressions in quick succession. as they try to think of what to say back. Please tell me where you all are. I don't think those are your friends. And I don't think you know what you're getting yourself into. I can help. Love you.
You start to hear a response. We're up by home. I'm sorry, got to go.
I'm going to... I need to scry on this boy. That can be something we can wait on.
We'll wait on that. We're gonna get the little individuals. Karaku. You're sitting in Hector's office. You walk in, Hector's sitting there and he goes, "Oh, right. You're not actually here. I didn't ask you to talk to me. Someone else wants to talk to you." Stands up and walks away. Then Zid walks out and pops a little squat in the chair next to you. Karaku, how have you been, my friend? How's the last couple of days treated you?
You smell better, I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah, I've had time to actually take care of myself now that I'm not running through tunnels.
Good for you. Congratulations on the new position, by the way. I will at least extend that to you.
About that. You know, you look like the type who likes money.
Depends on what I'm earning it for.
Just send me information on any of the goings-on wherever you head with your little friends or wherever you head in general, as long as you're in the kingdom. And we'll pay you. Not as an official member of my group, but an informant.
You know I wouldn't accept if you tried. Contractor I will work as.
Good mate. And, well, I'm gonna leave you two to chat. Pats on the shoulder and walk off. And... Hello, Kerko. I think it's time you and I had a chat. Then Rudolf sits down right next to you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Kerko. Now, I am aware of what happened in the castle a few days ago. She can't know it.
I promised her.
No one else can know as well. I trust I can count on your discretion.
Pieces move as they may. I give them nudges in the right direction.
There is something I wish to talk to you about your new friend in high places, who visited you in your cell.
Friend is a stretch of the word, but I understand the meaning.
Continue to feed him information. False or otherwise. As long as it doesn't lead him to 39. You can lead him to me all you like. I have a score to settle. And that's all I'll leave you with. You don't need to respond to me. But do promise me you'll keep him away from 39.
How do I contact you?
Giving these away. And he pulls out a sending stone. Yours is purple. I don't need one of these to contact 39. For you, I do.
Thank you.
If if you find any information on what he's doing, be very careful how you deliver that message to me. And where you do it. He's not to be trifled with.
You're not the only one playing on a larger board.
As I suspect. I believe the king has something to say to you. And he points toward the door Hector walked out of. And Hector doesn't come out of the door, and when you turn back, it's gone.
Hmm.
With your passive perception, you totally noticed him disappear, but...
Right, yeah.
And that's all we're going to do with Kerku for right now. Belle! Should we do the happy one or the traumatizing one?
Just hit me. Let's go.
You're in the funeral hall.
Okay.
They're doing the funerals for the higher-ups right now. And if the rest of you would like to be there for Gavit's funeral, you can as well, obviously. We'll say Soldier came out of his room to join you. Koragar's there, of course, so is Kylan and Ada. And he, as Hector lights the fire, he gives everyone a last opportunity to say their goodbyes before he lights the fire. You see Kylan go, you see Hector, Ada, all the people who knew him pretty closely. And I think would anyone else like to approach?
Fel will slowly approach. And in her hands, she looks very tired. Her eyes are very puffy. Even Koragar would have noticed that when he dragged her out, she wasn't talking much. And seemed kind of disassociative in a state like that. And in her hand, she slowly unfolds a little portrait. And she lays it down on his chest, and it's of him, surrounded by the orphans that he had taken care of. The ones that she remembers specifically. She tried to get all the traits that she remembered, and she just plants it on his chest, gives his face a look, and just kind of says a silent prayer to Venora. I pray that in his next life, he finds someone that could have loved him and given him the love that he deserved. And then she'll back away slowly.
Hector lights the fire, funeral goes off, and with that, Koragar walks up, or not Koragar, Kylan, and he gives you a little nudge and goes, well, I have a little bit of news for you about those orphans, though. Ada's taking over the orphanage, and the children are being moved here to our new home. So, Ada's going to take care of them.
That's good.
You can come visit
She's got
anytime
experience. Good. Good.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Gives you a little, tiny little hug with a one-arm hug and goes, well, your sister's here if you want to go talk to her. And he walks away. Do you want to talk to Ada before we do our last bit? Because 39, I don't have much for you except Rispilla. Her tower is now in... her tower's now in Teldora.
Yeah, she'll talk to Ada when you want to go there.
So you go out and Ada is setting up shop at their new house, and Kaz is there and goes, Phil! And he's wearing fancy new armor. And he walks up and goes, I'm part of... Did they tell you?
Tell me what?
I'm Hector's new personal bodyguard. And he, bounces up and down.
I'm very proud of you, Kaz.
Goes, yeah. So he's gonna... Koragar's gonna go look for my dad for me.
Okay.
So I can't...
Well...
He looks a little sad as he says he can't leave.
You're needed here. For now. And it's better that Koragar start the search for you.
And he like opens the door for you, and Ada's in there, and Bumps got a little bigger over since last week because it's been a couple, like about a week or so since last hour. That trip was pretty long, so Bumps is still pretty big. She's about 6-7 months along now, total. And she goes, "Hello, Fel. How are you?"
You know how I am.
She pours a little pot of tea, and let's talk about it now.
Why not?
Right. And as you sit, we're actually going to do that conversation when Ruka gets back. Unless you really want to do it right now, and everyone else is cool with a little 2, 3...
I'll leave it up to everyone else, because I may forget when I come back.
I'll have notes. Well, worst case, you and I can pre-roleplay it and then go with it in the next episode, which will be a while from now, but... So, we're going to pay to that. 39. Do you say anything to Raspilla? She's like, "Oh, hi, dear!"
She like, where am I?
You're in her new tower in Teldora that Kylan shows you where it is.
Okay. Hello, Raspilla.
Hi, dear.
I was
Look a little
wondering...
different. Something going on in your head. She like knocks on your head a little. Oh, something's definitely going on in there.
Just be careful when you come in. Make sure you let me know. You're usually very easy to spot, but I don't want to hurt you. I have something I was hoping you could fix for me.
And what's that?
She's going to pull out the sending stone that Alorica had that's all like wonky. She hands it to her. Could you just turn this into a normal sending stone? It seems to be connected to specific people.
Hold on. I'm looking something up.
I think I know what it is and who the people are, but yeah.
She goes, well, my new associate could probably help me out with it. Gresh! And the little drow that you met in the cinema room goes, oh yes, ooh, I'll have, And that's the last thing we'll have with 39, is him smiling. We also will say that you guys did get your own home. A big home for all of you in the capital, courtesy of King Hector. And Karina will say you're in your room. And you hear a knock at your door.
She would have been studying the two swords side by side. I'll cover one, the broken one, with the blanket. Put hers to the side, and then open the door.
You open the door to see... Well, I'll just say... Hello, my dear daughter. Britta is standing in the doorway looking at you. And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Wait! No!
That's where we're going to end this episode and start off next session with Karina's conversation with her mother.
Oof.
I wanted to... Well, there's a cliffhanger for you guys. But with that, everyone, thank you for joining us for Act 1 of Chronicles of Ravira. The Usurper King has been slain thanks to the party and Soldier Lore's mercy. Everyone has had a little bit of closure with some things in their life, but some people only have more questions than they have answers. Nyx, in particular, has a daunting task ahead of them. And we'll see you all, guys. We are going to take a short hiatus while we work on our new several-part miniseries set a few thousand years prior to the events of Chronicles of Ravira on another continent. And most of the players here will be playing. Unfortunately, Miss Ruka Samuels over here will not be joining us for that miniseries, as she will have other things to deal with. And when we return to Chronicles of Ravira, Ruka will be here with us in swing, though. So, and that will be a level 20 5-part series.
Dang.
One of you has already made your character. Now I need everyone else to make their characters. And also, when we return to Ravira, we will have a new guest player.
Ooh, yeah. I need to know about that.
You already know who.
I know who.
There.
I need. Yeah.
We'll talk about getting them in, but anyway, thank you guys for joining us for Chronicles of Ravira. We will see you next time, and we will see you for the 5-part miniseries, which does not have a title yet, but it will soon. And we'll see you guys down by the lakeside.